Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Date Everything, the game that proudly asks and answers the question, who's hotter if you wanted to choose between dating an old box of Christmas decorations in your closet or the oscillating fan in the hallway? And the answer is, of course, you, the viewer. Yes, you chat. You're hotter than a dusty old box or an old fan. Congratulations. Thank you for tuning into twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? Welcome! I see Krista was here bright and early with a rawr. But over on YouTube, I think the earliest person was Dermo, who came in before the stream to say, oh, hang on, I gotta click this thing to be able to see it. Says, still not feeling well, so I'm having a lie-in. Enjoy Date Everything, Logan, and YouTube chat. Dermo, I don't know if you can still hear me while you're having your lie-in, but thank you. I hope you get feeling better. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, but rest up, and we'll do our best to have fun. On Twitch, Lesbian Wolf says, yo, how you doing, Lesbian Wolf? Queen Katie says, howdy. How you doing, Queen Katie? Oh, do me says, Logan, I forgot to tell you last night that I'm monetized now. Yippee, congratulations. So does that mean, wait, you reached affiliate or was there additional monetization? I know they changed the rules. Either way, congratulations. I'm like this close. Not this close. I'm about 350 public viewing hours away from monetization on YouTube. The first tier of it, there's like 2 tiers. There's a tier where you get like memberships and emotes and super chats. And then there's a tier where you get like advertising. I'm like 350 viewing hours away, which is not that much. So I'm close. So congratulations. Cozy says, hey, well, how you doing, Cozy? Good to see you. I'm so happy that I'm like actually saying hi to you before you've already left because I'm so far behind usually. How are you doing? Quick Kitty says, gonna grab some Sprite real quick, but Luna hype and Globe maybe too. Well, here's the plan. I think we're gonna start trying to pursue some romance. I'm looking at maybe Holly, Luna, maybe Infantina, but each day you can only see them like once each. So we're still gonna unlock more with the other slots during the day. How's that sound? Rilo says, hello, Brotato and Brotato Chips. How you doing, Rilo? Odobi says, also, you're playing Date Everything? How did I not know you're playing Date Everything? I need to focus more to pings. Well, we just barely started it a week ago. This is only our 4th stream with it, but I hope you enjoy it. Let me take a look more at the YouTube chat. Lemur says, I am not dead. I'm glad. I mean, that's kind of a bare minimum to hope for, but I'm still glad. How are you doing aside from being alive, Lemur? Insert says, hope you have fun. You too have fun, Dermo. Thanatos said, finally I'm here for a Date Everything stream. My luck is back. Welcome, Thanatos. Eli says, hello, everyone. How you doing, Eli? And Thanatos says, hello. Crystal gives the link tree and then says, hello, YouTube. And yes, so that link tree, for those who don't know, has Discord invite link, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all of that good stuff. Oh, hang on, I gotta make sure the Twitch chat doesn't scroll without me, and then let's go ahead and load up our game. If I had more time today, I was gonna maybe try and like explore the house some more off stream. I was thinking I'd probably even like, cause we had unlocked Doug, but then we like erased that save. I probably should unlock him again, but off stream so we don't have to go into that. But I did not have time today, sadly. I think next what we were going to do, wait, is this our loading screen? This doesn't look right. What, huh? What was that? I think it was this one. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of like, gifted subs. Wait, did I load or did I, crap, I think I just saved over. I meant to load this save. I just saved over because I was distracted by the pring noises. So yes, I just saved over what we were supposed to do, but I don't think we did anything too terribly important. Yeah, I actually saved over it. Well, I am dumb. So thank you. I gotta see what all the gifted subs are. Gifted subs, these are by Anonymous. So Babanon, thank you, Babanon. To Cozy, to Glacios, to Odumi, to Rilo, and to Goofy Gooberoni. Thank you so much. We're already at a level 2 hype train. I feel bad that I got so I hope there's nobody that we missed. We're at Tuesday, because I think this game like auto saves after every new thing that happened. So I think all we did last time was we were going to go down here and do the dishwasher next. So hang on, is there anybody? Oh, we still have 4 hearts, so we did some stuff. Let me just check our what What is the other app? I am not good. I'm so frazzled. Thank you very much for all of the gifted subs, Batmanon. For those who just got a gifted sub, you now have access to our bevy of emotes, our subscriber-only Discord chat. You are immune to ads and other things probably. So congratulations. And yeah, I guess I don't know how to check to see if there's anybody that we lost. I think we tried the vent was the only thing that we did, but the vent like didn't want to hang out because we got to do the vent downstairs. So yeah, let's just we're gonna talk to the dishwasher here. But was that all the prings? Or oh, there's another one. Anonymous gifting us up to Crystal. Thank you so much, Babylon. So Crystal, were you locked out of the Hey Hey channel? I should probably have our moderators, Vero and Crystal, be like able to access the Hey Hey channel even if they aren't subbed. So thank you, Babylon. I don't deserve it, but we were at a hype train level 2. So if you wanted to donate subs or bits or things, you might be able to get an emote or of some such. Yes. So thank you, Babylon. I don't know why my brain's not working. So yeah, somebody had requested the dishwasher, and then somebody else was like not wanting the dishwasher, which makes me more curious about the dishwasher. Wait, hang on. Can we open the dishwasher? Can we just see what's in it? Oh man, there's dishes. It's scandalous. Oh wait, can I not close it? Oh, there we are. Okay, so let's open up, oh, is the towel? The towel is separate from the dishwasher. Gotta make sure we aim at the dishwasher. So yes.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the deviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned, but the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
He's like the stuff that I put on the YouTube thumbnail. He's just an appliance with a face. I am delighted by this. Oh my gosh, I'm delighted by this. Pin message from Quigay said, well, chat, I think we have found the one for Logan. We should just be friends. I don't look at this guy and go, man, I want to do this dishwasher. But, I mean, it's fun. It's whimsical. It's delightful. So thank you very much for the pin message. Well, we'll get to know this dude. And I like it feels like a 1950s, I don't know, infomercial type of music. And we got a little over a minute left on the hype train. So thank you very much, Batmanon, for the instant hype train and for all the support. ODB says, oh my gosh, the voice intro. Gosh, that was beautiful. I clearly haven't been here well enough lately. Well, you're always welcome here, Odumi. Odumi says, I don't know. Lesbian Wolf says, I'm good reading comics again. More heck blazer. Sorry if that's what I call it. I know I'm a wimp. Odumi says, my stats don't give affiliate, but it looks like I do. I'm confused. But yeah, have you met Shadow Lord XX? Don't you mean Shadow Lord 420XX exclamation point? Yes, we have. Yes, we met Shadow Lord. Over on YouTube, Eli says, hi, Crystal. Insert says, hello, Crystal. Thanatos says, I feel bad for not chatting a lot, mostly because I use the streams like background noise while I work things for uni. Well, I mean, huh? Oh, there's a TTS. Hang on, there was a TTS, but it looks like it got censored. Oh, because it has the F word in it. Shadow says, F the dishwasher. Are you saying F the dishwasher is in, I hate this guy, like, screw this guy, I hate him? Or is that a command that you're telling me, like instructions, that is what I should do to the dishwasher? But thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, and we have a first-time chatter on Twitch too. Mr. Jax. Oh, no. Oh, it's Jax from YouTube. I traveled between chats. Hello, all. Hi, Jax. Welcome. You're going to be able to see that the Twitch chat is much more behind than on YouTube. But welcome. And it's okay, Thanatos. I just appreciate having you here, even if you're having to work on university stuff. The support, even if silent, is always appreciated. So thank you. And the hype train is done. I got a new emote. I'm going to post this into Twitch chat. Jax says, I'm here. Hello, all. Good day. Insert says, hello, Jackson. Good day. Jack says, hello, Insert. And Insert said, the dishwasher is delightful. Okay, see, Insert agrees. This seems delightful. I don't know why y'all are upset with this fine gentleman. So let's talk to bro.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience.
Oh, he's like a smart dishwasher. I wonder if that means we can like access like the internet on his touch screen. If we just met a man, are we allowed to touch his screen? He's got some pretty buff thighs, I just noticed underneath this text bubble for a dishwasher. Huh?
I meant breed the dishwasher, Logan, obviously.
Breed the dishwasher. Breed the dishwasher. That's what it is. Okay, well, I mean, let's grab a couple of Tide Pods and go to town then, I guess. But Shadow, think, oh, there's 50 bits. I don't know how much the other one was, but thank you. Huh?
Please don't do the dishwasher.
Oh, okay, we got votes for and against. So maybe we should just do this democratically. chat, who here looks at this dishwasher? Hands up if you look at this dishwasher and you are overwhelmed with feelings of is there a polite word for lust? Like just feelings of like kind of stuff. Or are you just seeing this guy and it's like, no, not my type, huh?
Logan X dishwasher breeding art.
Well, I don't know if we need that type of art. I don't think you want that. Although, speaking of like shipping art, I would once again like to give a plug to over in our artwork channel, Cozy, who just said, don't breed the dishwasher, has posted a couple of very, very super cute, adorable pieces of Gallica X me art. You really can't see Gallica. She's on the couch behind me, but it's like right behind my microphone here. But thank you for the 10 bits there as well. I'll read a couple more Twitch chat comments here. Cozy says, I'm good. I got excited that you're streaming on a day when I have no work. Oh, does that mean you'll be able to be here for like longer? I'm excited, Cozy. It's good to see you. Quick said nope, because DLC came in when he tried to click shadow. No, but then I went back later and I did see the shadow. Remember? And it was just very dark and yes, so I did eventually. Odobi says, no, my sad goth boy. Quick said, I know, right? It also happened when Tiff wanted Logan to meet Teddy. Well, I think we've usually gone back to things that Lucinda stopped us from seeing. Castle says, I think we met Shadow Lord once. We did, eventually. I mean, Quick is correct that we were thwarted at first, but then we eventually did. And there's all the gifted subs from Batmanon. Thank you again, Batmanon. I really, really appreciate that. And a Twitch poll has appeared. It just says, do the dishwasher. The options are do not the dishwasher and yes, do the dishwasher. It's currently 60-40 against doing the dishwasher. Let's get to know him first a bit more. I feel like we're judging him before we really know him as a large-thighed person.
We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such.
Wait, clothing? That is alarming. You should not put your clothes in the dishwasher.
My name is Dishy.
Hi, Dishy.
I'm your dishwasher now.
Ah, awesome. Dishy. Wait, is he in? Oh, he's got like roller skates, but they're like the little carts in the dishwasher, the little track wheels to roll them out.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
Oh yeah, that does not bode well. I don't like that about a dishwasher. What do you need from me exactly? Nah, wait, you're staying off. Okay, sure, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. No, actually, no. The more interesting thing I think would be, we got to know more. What is it you need to know from me?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records.
Wait, what?
Preferences on fruit flavors.
Oh.
For soap, of course.
Oh, of course. Because for scents. You know, I want to make sure I have like grape-scented soap and things like that. Maybe orange starburst scented. Okay, here you go. Financial records. No, we're just giving it to him. Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you. That feels much better.
I'm so happy that you're happy, Dishy.
Wait just a moment as I get your dishwashing experience ready.
Dishy falls silent, perhaps processing.
Beep, boop, bop.
Ah, he says beep, boop, bop. He's like a little robot.
Boop, 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 boop.
He's adorable. I know he probably is unethically accessing our private data, but he seems fun. Is it done? Okay. I'll ask, is it done?
One new update found. Downloading update. Beep, boop, bop.
I like how he blushes when he beep, boop, bops.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, 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 boop. Who's your boop, 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 boop?
1% download. Beep, boop, bop.
It's gonna take a while.
If you don't breed him, I will.
Okay, I mean, you're welcome to, I suppose. As I said, I just want to be friends with him. I would like a cute girl who finds me attractive. I feel like that's the bare minimum, but he does not meet that threshold. Oh, and the poll is done, and do not the dishwasher has won with 73% of the vote. And it looks like that was fair democratically. I don't see any extra votes cast. So it looks like chat, I'm sorry to the 27% out there who disagreed, but it looks like we will not the dishwasher today. Okay, I'll wait right here. Never mind. No, I'll wait right here. I will wait for you. Keep downloading. Keep downloading. Keep downloading, bro. Okay.
2% downloaded.
All right, we'll just keep going. I've got nothing better to do. All right, let's do this. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Beep, boop, bop.
Does it not progress if I click before the audio clip is done?
Beep, boop, bop. Boop, 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 boop. 3% downloaded.
I feel like when I would download a game on the DS and have the little animation of it dropping the little cubes into the cup. All right, let's keep going. Got nothing better to do.
Beep, boop, boop, boop. 2% downloaded.
What? It went down. 2% downloaded.
Beep, boop, bop. Boop, 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 boop.
You gotta go up, bro. You gotta go up.
Beep, boop, bop. Boop, boop, boop. 4% downloaded.
Hey, it doubled. It doubled. Where's Sitting Pretty? Wait. Okay, fine, whatever.
Beep, boop, bop.
Yeah, we're just doing this. Come on. Come on, what's next?
4% downloaded.
We're still at 4! Wait, is that what you said last time? Sure. Alright, I get it. You're messing with me. I'm out. I'm staying here no matter how long this takes. I am staying with you, Dishy. This is the whole stream now. This is the entire stream this evening. Come on. Can I say something? Can I use some specs points to make this go faster? I love this! This is my favorite thing!
4% downloaded.
Yay! Huh?
Imagine how that dishwasher tongue goes.
I don't know if he has a tongue. I don't see one. I see he's got teeth. But thank you for the 10 bits, Shadow. I will check some chat in a minute, but this is important. This is the most important thing we've done in this game. Okay, I give up. I'm a pro gamer, and I can beat this thing no matter how stupid. Dishy, take me now!
Beep, boop,
Huh? Oh, Jackson on, rated with a party 3. Crap, you came in right as I shouted, Dishy, take me now. I am so sorry for that. But can we do a shout out for Jackson on, please? What were you playing? Fire Emblem. All right, let's see what clip comes up for the shout out. Hopefully it's functioning properly. But how was your stream, Jackson on? It doesn't look like the clip is coming up. I am behind in the Twitch chat. First of all, for those who are here with the raid, I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're playing Date Everything, a game where if we want, we could date this dishwasher. And also, I keep wanting to say Metaphor Refantasia. We finished that. We're now playing Deltarune, Chapter 3 on our other time slots. And I'll read every comment in chat. I am already behind. We're 18 minutes into stream, and I'm probably already at least like 15 minutes behind. So let me scroll down to where the raid happened. Huh?
Correction, he doesn't have teeth, he has a tooth.
That's just one tooth? I thought that was like plural, because like right in the middle like that. Oh, thank you, Ozzy is Neko, for the follow. First of all, Tiff, thank you for the 10 bits. And I guess we could headcanon as one tooth. I'd like to think at least 2. I think buck teeth are really adorable, to be totally honest. Ozzy is Neko, thank you for the follow. I don't know what I've done to deserve that follow, but I appreciate it nonetheless, so thank you. Huh?
That tooth must feel like heaven.
Shadow, I think you're getting a little, possibly a little too down bad for Dishy, which is understandable, considering, as I said, he's got very muscular thighs. But you don't want to come on too strong, Shadow. But thank you for the 10 bits. And as I said, I'm going to scroll down to where the raid happened so I can say hi to the raiders before I scroll back up. Crystal says, stop the horn. Jackson on says, hi. Crystal says, oh, crap. Let's see. Rilo said, not going to lie, I would watch a whole Dishy stream. There's Ozzy as Neko saying, meow, 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 meow. A little dance a cat emote. Jackson on says, it is fine. Shadow said, someone clip Dishy, take me now. Crystal says, raiders, you heard nothing. You saw nothing. Ozzy as Neko says, Deltarune. Yeah, so Deltarune will be on Sunday and Thursdays for the next little while. We're partway through chapter 3. I don't know exactly how far, but it's fun. Odobi said, oh, you think my teeth are cute? I have buck teeth. If they're buck teeth, then yes. I don't know why. I just always thought the buck teeth were kind of cute. Jackson on said I was playing Fire Emblem ROM hack about Grug from the Croods that takes place in Canada, like prehistoric Canada or like modern day Canada. Because if it's the Croods, Ozzy is Neko. May I call you Ozzy for short? Is that allowed? Les Brunel said, come on, too strong. Haha, I think the dishwasher wants that. And wait, crap. There's a YouTube clip of something we just did. Wait, it's not letting me copy it down. I'll have to copy that down when I get to this part in the chat a little bit later after I scroll back up. A clip says, fine, I stopped torching y'all chat for now. Well, thank you, Shadow. And Ronan says, hi, chat. And Crystal says, hello. Okay, so I read all the stuff after the raid. Oh, and wait, no, there's a little bit more. Les Middle said, you are objectively right, though. And Ozzy as Neko says, yes. And Jackson on says, modern day Canada. He was frozen in ice for thousands of years in the lore and was found by Shrek. As happens to ya. That is a totally understandable thing. But thank you very much for the raid. If you need a raid and run, I totally understand. We'd love to have you guys stick around. Thank you again, Ozzy, for the raid. Or for the follow, I mean. I'm going to scroll back up to where I was in the chat because I am behind. And,
Crush me Dishy, drooling face emoji. Now I'm done. XD.
Now you're done. I don't think Shadow is done. Okay, we should finish this download so that Shadow can calm back down over all this overwhelming lust and excitement for Dishy. I noticed that like the pattern underneath the eyebrow, eyes, and mouth is all the same. So does all that lead to the same realm of his body? Okay, but thank you for the 10 bits. Let's keep going. We got to keep downloading our update. Hope it jumps ahead to like 73%. This is a puzzle and I'm winning. I love you, Dishy. You're my one and only. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop.
Beep, boop, bop.
Yeah, beep, boop, bop, indeed, Dishy. Yeah, come on. Come on, Dishy. Beep, boop, bop. Beep, boop, bop. We can beep, boop, bop all night. Oh, 100% downloaded! Oh! Oh, look at that expression of ecstasy on his face.
Did you hear that? I said 100% downloaded.
I mean, I didn't quite hear it because I was hammering the button too much, but see, it was worth it. Yes, I heard you. No, I didn't hear that. Thank you, my darling. Chat said not to do the dishwasher, but he deserves a thank you. Yes, I heard you is too much like, yeah, I heard you. It's too dismissive. So I'll say thank you, my darling.
Installing.
Oh, crap.
Beep, boop,
No!
beep,
No! I'm out. Come on, Dishy. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in us. I love this part. Install. It's so fun and funny. I love it. Hee hee hee. Come on, Dishy. Dishy, we're sticking around. And this will somehow still be shorter than the story the teddy bear told us last time. Dishy, you okay? This sucks. Goodbye. Dishy is love. Dishy is life.
beep.
Come on. Come on, you can do this. You can install. This feels like every time my computer does a Windows install, it struggles for hours. I've had times where my computer will just be unusable for 6 hours.
Congratulations!
Hey!
100% installed.
Thank goodness, and thank Dishy. Oh, look how much he's blushing.
Human,
That's me.
you patiently stood by my side as I downloaded and installed.
I mean, patiently is a little generous, but yeah, I totally did.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, thank you, Dishy, for being Dishy.
This brings a tear to my eyes, which I will promptly rinse away.
Is this like a collectible?
I will begin account setup. Now, great to see you. Welcome to Dishwasher Setup. You have been assigned one of our 4 perfectly secure passwords.
Oh.
Please select the one that looks the most secure.
One of them is just password 123. 82004582991840 or 82005482991841 or 82004582291841 or 82004582991640. This is kind of tricky. I feel like the password that'll be easiest to remember is, well, it's between, I think this one will be the easiest to remember. 82005482991841. I can remember that. 82005482991841. I've got to memorize right now. Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna close my eyes. 820054 82991841. See? I got it memorized. Wow! Thank you, Crystal, for the Tomcat. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's a pin message. Pick 1640 is the most different from Lesbian Wolf. Except there's two 16. Oh no, there's there's a 1640 and an 1840. Oh, you're right, that is the most different. But I feel like I won't be able to remember 1640. 1640 won't stick in my brain like 1841 will. 1841 is locked away in that noggin. Even 1840 is easier to remember. Like all of them, the last 4 digits are different. I think I'm gonna trust my instincts. 8200, 54, 8299, 1841. We've got this, huh?
I forgot there was stream tonight. What happened?
Hey, oh, welcome. Thank you for the 10 bits. What happened? Nothing. We just finished installing our dishwasher. It took almost a half hour, but it was a roller coaster ride. And, but welcome, Oak. How are you doing? Okay, yes. And thank you for the 10 bits. I will read some more of the chat in a minute, but I feel good about this password. 8200, 54, 8299, 1841. 8254, 8299, 1841. Now I do have it memorized. Now I really do. 8254, 8299, 1841. 8254, 8299, 1841. I've legit got it memorized now. I have to stick with this password. This one.
Thank you. You should have gotten a chance to write that down.
Should have, but I engraved it in the fleshy tablets of my mind.
Your data means a lot to us. So much that we will entrust it to
Hi,
ourselves.
Logan. I don't want spoilers since I'm playing this game too, but wanted to say hi and I'm alert. They love.
Thank you so much, Yui. Can we do a shout out for Yui Vale? I popped in her stream earlier. She was doing some karaoke tonight. It was fun. Thank you so much, Yui, for the 10 bits and for popping in to say hi. For anyone who doesn't already follow Yui, she's a delightful streamer, delightful VTuber. You should go check her out. She's like taking a little bit of a hiatus at the moment, she said, but she's gonna be back to like a proper streaming schedule in like about a week or so. I think she said the 8th.
Why am I sideways?
Oh.
Wait, why am I sideways?
Oh,
what
there.
the fuck?
Wait, why are you sideways?
Why am I sideways? Why am I sideways? What the fuck?
But did the shuttle crash?
Why am I seeing sideways? Why am I seeing sideways? What the fuck?
Now, I said she's a VTuber, but as you can see, a very realistic VTuber model there. Very photorealistic.
What's happening? What the
That's
fuck
not her. That is just,
happening?
that's not live 2D. That is live 3D there. But thank you again, Yui. I should read some more chat now. Krista says, Logan, please get the shadow. Babanon, question mark. Odubi said, no, that's sad. Cozy says to Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub. Odubi says, thank you. Eglin said, the last person you talked to was the HVAC last time, so I'm fairly sure you're fine. I think I just like had done a manual save afterward. So I think we are fine as well. So thank you, Eglin. And how are the puppies doing, Eglin? I saw that you posted a couple of videos, only time like watch one of them before the stream, but it looked like they're a lot of fun. Lesbian Wolf said, Logan, you should put the glasses on and bump into stuff you've talked to. Oh, that's right, they make noises. I noticed that the other day. It was fun, but thank you for the reminder on that, Lesbian Wolf. Cozy says, don't do the dishwasher. We're not doing the dishwasher, but I can't guarantee that the dishwasher won't do us. Quickita said, yeah, but no name, though, so it's probably not in our data decks. Yeah, well, the vet wasn't yet because it just kind of ran off. Odobi says, oh gosh, the dishwasher. Eglin said, yeah, that's why I voted the name. I nearly said it. Let me take a look over on the YouTube chat, by the way. And oh crap, I gotta scroll up for a bit. There's so much chatting over on the YouTube chat. Let's see. Eli is saying, why are we breeding the dishwasher? I think Shadow's the only one breeding it. I am just falling in love with the dishwasher. Jack says we shouldn't be. Insert says, why not? Well, I see I'm in the wrong. Jack says I can think of a few reasons why not. Insert says, fair point. Jack says I haven't even said any reasons, but I'm glad you see it my way. Insert says, yuppers, Dishy has some clean legs from what I can see. Jack says, Twitch is a scary place. I'm YouTube MVP for a reason. Insert says, indeed. Eli says, have you guys done Curtain Rod? We still haven't done Curtain Rod yet. We did talk to Mateo, who mentioned knowing Kurt and Rod, so we should check out the two of them at some point. So thank you for the reminder. Jack says, but I must support Logan in any way I can. Insert says, why, yes, you must. Jack says, the journey to be modded continues. Once I have been modded, I can begin the answer to why I have been modded episode. Insert, in other words, yes, I will die after being modded. Insert says, beep, boop, pop. Insert says, I see. Eli says, I hate this guy, stupid dishwasher. Why are we imagining this? I don't know if we're imagining this. It's coming through in our glasses. So I'm behind in both chats, though. So I'll just have to play a little bit of game. But yeah, I don't know if the glasses, is it all in our imagination? I think they're like, are they coming to life? Or I guess it's just a VR simulation because we take them off and then we can't see them. That's sad if it is just our imagination. So as he's saying, your data means a lot to us, so much that we must entrust it to ourselves.
What is your preferred style of dishwashing?
Clean plus brisk wash. Infinite domination. Domain expansion. Cascade delivery. I'm gonna say infinite domination. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Infinite domination!
Wow!
Annihilate your dishes in a tidal wave of destruction! Dish and stain alike are nothing compared to my might!
Yes! Let's do it, Tishy!
Unleash the whirlpool!
Oh, unleash that whirlpool!
Setup is complete.
Oh, hey, okay, we're done.
Thank you for
We're done
entrusting
already.
Valdivian with your food and food-related data.
I don't think I should put my dishes in there.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, that was fun. How many more hearts do we have? Oh, wait, hang on, we had a message on our phone. A workspace message from Tom.
Champ!
It's me.
How goes it?
You know, talking about stuff around the house. Your butt. I'm in limbo. It doesn't matter. Your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today.
Speak out your butt.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here.
Okay.
How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Your butt. Good, medium. Very short and not fun.
All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question.
Okay.
If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Not likely, Tom. Not likely at all, Tom.
Ah, that's just fine.
Yeah.
I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help.
You're getting fired too?
Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job somewhere?
Well, now that you told the truth, I'm very likely. You're an honest man, Tom.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name, Tom, hometown, Las Vegas, age 39 and a half. I don't know about you guys. I feel like I stopped counting halves once I turned 10. Position manager, years worked at, current position, 0.1. Previous employment, general manager, dairy fiend, 8 years. Reason for dismissal, too tall. Previous employment, assistant manager, dairy wizard. So a dairy fiend, dairy wizard, 2 years. Reason for dismissal, bad luck. Previous employment, management director, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month. Reason for dismissal, fraud. Previous employment, managing director, Palo Azul High School, band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal, unknown. Crap. Yeah, no, we cannot recommend him for any job that involves kids. That is for sure. Well, let us save and let's just continue talking to things. All right, we got 3 more hearts. So I think today, for just the rest of this day, we should talk to random things. In the morning, we're gonna do Holly, we're gonna do Luna, and so I should, crap, I've got my text file here that has all of y'all's recommendations for things to date. So what else do we have? Dishwasher, I can now check that off. We have HVAC system, but I was told we need to talk to the vent first. We gotta wait till the next day for that. Toolbox, breaker box, shower, lamp, curtain rod, food bowl, sink, toilet, exercise ball. Oh, didn't somebody that we talked to was saying we gotta talk to the toilet for some, and I'm dreading it because it's gonna be gross. Let's just get that out of the way while we're doing unpleasant water-related appliances. We are going to meet the toilet, apparently. This is gonna be bad. I feel like I'm making mistakes here. All right,
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty.
He looks kind of like Eminem, but since he's a toilet, I hope his name is P and P instead of Eminem, because P and P. Yeah, and occasional poop as well. All right, how you doing, bro?
While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
Hey. See the toilet, huh? I gotta pee! Open up! Open up! Say ah!
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Beatbox? As I pee? Huh? That was pretty good beatboxing. Does he have a French accent? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Does he have a French name? Someone said he's like, I can't remember. You blacky spikes, you'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. What? Oh, on a toilet roll, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, speaking more words than an ancient scroll. He's actually pretty good. Holy crap. Oh, crap, son. That was dope. I'm not going to swear. I'll just say holy crap, and I hope it conveys that I am impressed.
No. Holy crap was John Liu's old stage name. Now he is Lil Crap.
Lil Crap Hour.
Secular, huh?
Yeah.
Wider appeal,
I didn't know you could beatbox and rap. Also, why are you French?
Is this Ryuji's voice actor? For real? This is, crap, what was Ryuji called at the beginning of Persona 5? Vulgar young man? Is this Ryuji? Is he allowed to F in this game? Is he allowed to say F in this one? Huh?
Thank goodness curiosity doesn't go both ways. We all know about what curiosity did to that cat. Also, no way this is Max Middleman How.
Okay, and he's got some beatboxing skills then. But remember, curiosity killed the cat, but the other half of the saying is satisfaction brought it back. So as long as this toilet satisfies us, we're going to be fine. We're going to be totally fine. But thank you very much, both Tiff and Oak, for the 10 bits each. I didn't even recognize this as Ryuji, but apparently y'alls have better ears than I do when it comes to persons you sometimes relieve yourself into.
Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does.
He totally is Ryuji. Now that I'm listening for it, you can definitely hear it. Dana, you met a new dateable.
You come to hear his pizza. Or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you ate.
Okay, no, I'm legit. These are some good lyrics. No, I just want to get to know you better. Yes, absolutely. I'm here to listen to the beats.
He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth. Going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out. But that's a way to impute his use.
That one. I like the rhyme structure on this one. It was like a limerick. It was AABBA. That was very Shakespearean. Consider me appealed to.
Man, you ain't the use.
What?
Get out of here. Little Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image.
My 39-year-old manager just called me today's youth. Huh?
I love the occasional fart and the water flushing noises in the song.
Oh, is that in there? I wasn't even listening for that. Vero! How are you doing? Thank you for the 10 bits. I gotta listen more closely to the sound effects. There was farts and flushing noises. Thank you, Vero. How are you? Oh, and we got a pin message on Twitch. Pin message, Ryuji, please stop requesting me to pee on you. Oak, Ryuji is not asking you to pee on him. Ryuji is asking you to pee in him. That's a completely different thing. Not better. Definitely not better. But different.
If you are a poser, you get out of Little Crapper's face.
That's worse.
It's like the GIF I replied to you on Discord with today. It's like, yeah, but that's worse, though. You do understand how that's worse, right? From The Good Place. So thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I should read some more in the chat. I was hoping to get some background music, but that's okay. I will just read some chat. See, Crystal says, I didn't even notice my sub was gone. Thank you, Babanon. Quickiness is fair. Dragon says, crap. I'm like, what, 20 minutes late? But who'd I miss? It was just the installation for Dishy. So that's it. We've just done Dishy. We've done Jean-Loup. We're going to unlock a few more, but we are, Dragon, going to start pursuing some romances tonight. Ryla said, oh, I didn't see the chat, but thank you very much for the sub. Yes, once again, if you now were gifted a sub earlier, as 6 people were, you got our emotes, you got the Hey Hey channel on Discord, you got immunity to pre-roll ads. Crystal says, not the dishwasher. Odubi says, dang. Crystal says, just the dishes, please. Odubi says, please, Logan. Lesbian Wolf says, hate ending the dishwasher is so funny, though. Crystal says, do the dishes, broken heart. Odubi says, no. Quickly said, well, chat, I think we have found the one for Logan. Dragon says, what the? Odubi says, ha ha ha. Cozy says, no. Lesbian Wolf says, he's doing your dishes. You should do him / joke. Castle says, the Asian drying rack. And there's Jack saying, I've traveled between chats. Hello, all. See, Jax, I just got to where you entered in Twitch, so that tells you how far behind I am on Twitch. I should read some more YouTube chat. Insert says, I see. Eli says, I hate this guy. Oh, I already read that. Insert says, because he will beep his boop and bop his bop. Eli says, beep boop bop. Jack says, beep boop bop. Tragic. Insert says, beep boop bop. 4 dead in Oklahoma. Eli says, oh, hang on. It just scrolled without me. I got to scroll up. Eli says, yes, Dishy, we heard you. Please don't hurt us. Insert says, Dishy would kill the second he gets the chance. So do you think that he follows the what is it? The Asimov rules of robotics? Do you think he is allowed to kill people if he, like, as Asimov said that a robot can't, what is it? A robot can't harm people. Crap, what was the second one? We learned these. Well, I learned these years ago, but I forget what they are all the time. But we reviewed them in Detroit Become Human, right? Let's see. Jack says, I've had enough of this effing dishwasher. Logan, please silence him forever. Crystal says, beep, boop, bop. And it says, I miss Mateo. He's my cutie pie. Insta says, I like to imagine there is no glasses or phone, and the main character is just schizophrenic. I mean, maybe that could be one of the possible endings. Crystal says, Dishy, what the heck? Jack says, MC took too many meds. Dishy needs to be detained. Insta says, but why? Crystal says, Logan, I just Remember, 24 days left for me to coming back from my existential limbo. I'm turning 21. Ah, happy almost birthday. Are you going to have any fun plans? So who all has birthdays coming up? I think, was it Eglin was saying that you got a birthday coming up in like a week? I think it was Eglin. And Crystal, do you guys have good plans for birthdays? Eli says, I love the toilet. Crystal says, let's go. Logan is talking about our little rapper. Oh, that's the pun. He's a rapper, but he's a rapper. Oh, that's why he's a rapper. I dig it. Sorry that I'm still behind in both chats, but we got to play some more. I'm not a poser. You calling me old? I am a poser, but you call me old?
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me little crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
Okay, we're having a rap battle here against our toilet. You want me to rap? Oh, I'll wrap you up and put you away. Yeah. I hope this is accepting it and not claiming to walk away, because I want to accept this challenge.
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
You are asking me to poop in you rhythmically while I beatbox? Can I make my farts into a beatbox noise? Like if I clench properly? Excuse me, I might get performance anxiety, but I'll try.
Oh, you misunderstand.
What?
Crapping. Short for cool rapping.
Oh, that's all it is.
Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
Oh man, you're just cool rapping all the time in that awesome outfit. I know some great pants you got. You're just crapping in your pants. You're just up there on stage, crapping in your pants in front of everybody, and they love you for it.
Show him you can crap.
I will. I'm gonna crap all over this place. Just after I morb all over here. It's like, I don't think people interpret that way you want them to. I'm just here because I'm crap at dating, huh?
You have to get the poop in there while he beatboxes, so if he closes his mouth mid-beatboxing, you just miss it.
Well, I mean, if his mouth is opening and shutting, would it like hit there and stay on his closed mouth until he opens and then it like just falls in? I don't know. I don't understand the logistics of pooping on someone's face because I've never done that, and I hope I never have to. And I should probably stop talking about pooping. We have some very nice, wholesome people in our community, and I don't want them to figure like, oh crap, I thought Logan was nice, but he's terrible. I'm gonna leave. I hope you're all still here. I hope you're not judging me. But to be fair, we're talking to a toilet. But thank you for the 10 bits, Vero. I don't think people interpret that the way you want them to. I'm just here because I'm crap at dating. I feel like both of these dialogue options are poo-pooing on what he was saying. Let's go with, I don't think people interpret that the way you want them to.
Jean-Loup makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Little crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh?
Yeah.
He is like Voltaire,
Ooh.
French. Smarter than you.
Yeah.
On a related note, Voltaire was
Hey!
my number 2 for my nom de plume.
That's actually good. This guy he's got clever wordplay. I like him. I didn't think I'd like a toilet, but I like him. Am I gonna learn how to rap?
Not from Lil Crapper.
Oh. Huh?
Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test.
Oh yeah, who do I gotta go to talk to learn how to rap so I can come back and pass my I guess drug tests involve a toilet.
You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody.
Chat, is that true? If I become good at crapping, can I woo a girl? Will a girl be impressed at my crapping skill?
If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you.
How about we fall in platonic liking with each other? Is there any other way? But all I've ever wanted is a pasty narcissist bolted to the bathroom floor. Again, both of these are negative, but yeah, I want a pasty narcissist. This sounds mean, though. I don't want to be mean. Is there any other way?
Enough! Lil Crapper can sense you are unable to hold back your passion for crap any longer. So, what do you say?
Bring it on, bro.
Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
Oh, I'm gonna face my toilet. Yes!
You are wrong!
No!
Jean-Luc knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser.
This feels almost as real as when games use my real name. I haven't been kissless my whole life, but it has been a while.
You have enthusiasm for rap? Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm alone, she is not enough. The rapping, she comes from the heart, the deepest
The
part
heart.
of the system. Like that little rubber bits that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know
No, I know the bit. My toilet does that.
You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Loup, let alone match his rapier wit.
Oh.
You want to clash talons with these two gallant stallions? Go! Live a life worth rapping about!
I'll be back for you, Jean-Loup.
Return to Little Crapper when you are ready.
I will. Oh, I will. I will be back, little crapper. I should save again. We got a couple more hearts for the day. As I said, the next day we're gonna start actually doing our romancing of people officially. So what do we got here?
Your toilet does this? Why is your toilet a French beatboxer with very unsanitary kinks? You need a new toilet.
You see, I feel like him being French would have made more sense if he was a bidet, but I guess they really wanted to use Jean-Loup for the name. But thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I do appreciate that. And I remembered what we were gonna look at last time. I wanted to check out what this little treasure box is. Nobody suggested it, but I want to see what the treasure chest is. So thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. And let's do the treasure chest here.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
We have hung out with her more than anybody else. This is like the 4th time we've seen her. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. Crystal says, no! Odobi says, I know, I am, I just forget, I've been trying to stream more and it's normally in your time. Crystal says, not the dishwasher, no. Odobi says, do not the dishwasher. Crystal says, do not the dishwasher. Eglin said, please do not the dishwasher. Crystal says, Jax says, I would suggest doing the dishwasher, wouldn't suggest doing the dishwasher either.
Treasure box was the Lucida Lavish we made along the way.
Okay, does she have an actual item? Is she the treasure chest? Like if I go to the treasure chest, does that like force her to appear? Is that like, does she actually correspond to that as an item in the house? Is that what she is? Because I guess she's lavish. Treasure is lavish, so I guess that makes sense. But thank you here for the 10 bits.
Nope.
Okay, so the treasure chest is somebody else. Okay, here's the other question then. I just thought about this. Is the treasure chest really the pirate from the bottle downstairs? Because some people are multiple places. The treasure chest is a pirate thing. And so would we just see him again? Although he was fun. But thank you for the additional set of 10 bits there. I appreciate that. Oh, pin message. Quigata says, nope, she is not the chest. She does have a chest. Just so you know. So though what kind of rack you think she is the
Katie
chest.
just said you shouldn't open the side drawer, so I think you should open the side door.
The side door? Oh, drawer or door? Okay, drawer. Like on the nightstand? Okay, we're gonna open up that drawer then and see what's in there in a minute. But thank you very much for the pin message, for the bits, for those bits, Oak. And yes, Lucinda Lavish is here. And I'll read a couple more comments though. Jack says, hello, Crystal, I'm here now as well. Crystal said, Logan, do not the dishwasher, but do the dishes, huh?
Logan, you can't. We are wholesome stream.
Is there something highly inappropriate in that drawer? Like a certain device that would not be good to show on stream? Is that what's in there? But thank you for the 10 bits, Vera. Now I'm very concerned. We took a look over in YouTube. Jack saying, oh, good, an exclamation there, Robo, huh?
No, she is the DLC. And no, the chest and the ship in a bottle are different entities.
Okay, so thank you for the clarification on that. So thank you, Tiff, for the 10 bits. It's nice to know that for once, though, she is just showing up when I was going to click something. Because every other time it's been when somebody else has requested something. Dragon requested Shadow, she shows up. Crap, who was it? Somebody requested, it was one of the 3 winners of our thing, requested the hangers. She showed up. Tiff requested the teddy bear. She shows up. This was just me picking something, but she's back. And last time she was upset that we treated her like a human being who's more than just a couple of large bazoomies. But thank you, Tiff, for the 10 bits and for the clarification. Inter says, the second sentence you say to him is, open up, I need to pee. Yeah, I mean, he's a toilet. He's probably used to it. Crystal says, yes, Logan, that's his downside. He's French, broken heart. Inter says, is Vulgar Young Man's voice actor for real? No way Vulgar Young Toilet is Shakespeare, huh?
Also for Jean-Loup, he means you need your stats to be higher in order to perform your cool rapping skills. And I mean your stats need to be really high.
Okay, and so far the only thing that's increased them has been talking to Lucinda Lavish. So it's actually good that she's here. Does anybody know, like, are there activities that I can do around the house that increase the stats, that maybe make time pass or something like that? I'm a bit confused on how I increase those stats. They're still like in the bottom. Those stats are in the crapper, so to speak. But thank you for the 10 bits, Dragon, and for the clarification there. Jack says, maybe Joker is main character, and this was a Persona 5 spinoff all along, where Ren takes too much of his medication. You know, if it is, he's living in a much nicer place than the attic at LeBlanc. Oh crap, the YouTube chat is scrolling without me. It's scrolling without me. Crystal says, P in him? Does that mean Jean-Louis is a bottom? Inser says, or this is how Ren sees Ryuji without meds. Eli says, have you done the dresser? Yes, we did do the dresser. Jack says, hashtag respect for Ryuji. Inser says, hashtag respect for Ryuji. Jack says, we will not be doing the dresser. Crystal says, Logan, do the dresser. And then Crystal says, F the dresser, the good way. Eli says, no, I love the dresser. Yes, we are doing the dresser. Crystal said, dresser is awesome. Love him. We try. Oh, that's right. The dresser, like, what was it? We heard a voice and the door swung open and then there was nothing. So nothing happened with the dresser. It was weird. Oh, there's a pin message written by Crystal. Pinned by Crystal said, Logan, as someone who knows, do not the side drawer. Okay, it's starting to sound like maybe, all joking aside, maybe I really shouldn't open the side drawer, huh?
Don't listen to the pin message. Crystal is lying and the side drawer is very fun.
Is it appropriate for stream? Will it get me in trouble? That is the question. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. Let's talk to Lucinda Lavish. And yes, and thank you for not being scary, Oak. Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Tell me your desires.
Increased stats. Can we do something? No. How else can you? It's possibly the best. Can I? This is what these were all the options before, weren't they? Or maybe I asked to know about a person. How else are you supposedly the best?
Oh, there are so many ways in which I'm the best. But who am I to tell you?
You are the best? You are Sebastian the best?
Lucinda Laudable will give you the tour.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Maybe you can pull out the sensor and just check for yourself. 3.
Maybe. Oh, that's true. I could cut away and take a look and make sure it isn't anything dirty or inappropriate. Thank you. Oh, we'll do that. We will do that. We'll make sure that it is appropriate for the stream. So thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits and for the suggestion. What does laudable mean? Laudable means like applause worthy, right? Okay, I'm strapped in for the tour. You look the same. I mean, I feel like you look the same is a bit too negative. We do want to be friends with her. I hate that we're using the term strapped in. That's a little bit too close to something else. Like if you change that into a different preposition. But let's say, okay, I'm strapped in for the tour.
I am by far the best looking dateable. And it's not even a competition.
I mean, she's not ugly. But I've said before, I prefer cute over the whole sex bomb in your face kind of look.
They spent the most time on me, on this fantastic body, on my incomparable composition.
Who is they? Are you referring to devs? Are you breaking the fourth wall, lady? You look hot as heck, Lucinda. I'm just not that attracted to you. How can you compare to looks like that? I'm just not that attracted to you.
Well, even though I don't understand that, everyone's entitled to their weird kinks. Still, I can prove it.
Prove it? Okay.
Let's take a look at a typical dateable.
This better not be someone I like.
Where the fuck this is? He only stands there like that the whole time.
I don't know. He also took off all of his clothes from the waist up and chat was drooling all over this man.
Whereas I can do all sorts of things with my arms and legs, you see.
That's my friend, Dorian. I don't see how it makes you drawn, but that is my friend, Dorian.
Okay, so I'm a better friend than Dorian.
Dorian! You don't open a door.
Look how interesting I am. Look!
Oh, he doesn't have a voice line? What the heck are you bringing me in here for? To stand here like some puppet? This is an outrage and I won't have it.
Oh no! A nameless guy can't talk!
Yeah, why can't he? Is it because you were the DLC and it would cost too much to bring his voice actor in to record additional lines? Why can't he? Like, Dorian, is there something wrong?
Nothing's wrong. He's just not as good as me. I'll have you know, I was recorded dead last because I required the most amount of work. It took a team of 20 to make me so irresistible. This poor dude can't talk because his lines in my script weren't even written when he was recorded.
Took a team of 20 to make her. I feel like this is a case of too many cooks spoil the broth. Oh, that's a bad word to say.
My sexy as hell images have an extra feature that dude bro over here doesn't have.
What's that?
When I blink, it has more frames, making it
Oh, look,
more realistic.
it is a smoother blink. Okay, you know what? That is fair. I should read some more in the chat, though. Let's see, where did I leave off? ODB says, ugh, I need to draw all my emotes and new model. Ugh. Dragon says, guys, did I miss any characters? Then again, I do see that we're only 10 minutes in, so I'm guessing we just started. Lesbian Wolf says, be mean to the dishwasher, please. ODB said, we just started. Crystal says, do not the dishwasher. ODB says, Pole. Quickita said, last I checked, the dishes got bugged for me. They popped up but left ASAP, and a lot of players said the same and that you couldn't even get them in the data decks until you got their ending. Lol. I did see that this game had a hotfix the other day on Steam, so maybe that fixed some stuff. Pin message written by Eglin, pinned by Crystal says, please pin. Make sure to keep the sensor up through actually meeting the character just in case. The object seems tame, but the full character design may change opinions. Okay, so you mean when I look into what's in the drawer, I'm thinking I maybe shouldn't click on it, but now I'm very curious to see what's in the drawer. But thank you, Eglin, for the warning. Lesbian Wolf says, hands high in the air, waving I am in lust with a dishwasher. Otobi says, ah yes, let me stroke the side of the dishwasher slowly. Cozy says, oof. Dragon says, no, I don't see the dishwasher that way. Pin message written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal says, please pin Psy if we really must do the side drawer. I will say it has a content warning, so you can actually skip it after meeting it and get a friend/love ending from it ASAP. I probably ought to, regardless of like whether I'm worried about content warnings, maybe I should skip some of the characters that show up just so that I can get endings unlocked. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat again as we're enjoying this music. Where did I leave off? Yeah, because Inser was saying Logan should F the dresser the good way. Eli says, Logan, F the dresser. Inser says, no, Logan, the female would be attracted to how well you can crap. Broken heart. Jack says, it's all about how he files his taxes. Reference. Inser says, all about them taxes you should know, for you have personal experience with taxes, Logan. Jack says, the IRS still hasn't forgotten who you pulled in 05. I, for one, am amazed at your skills. Chris says, gosh dang it, Lucinda. Eli says, has Logan done Benoit? I don't think so, because I don't recognize the name. Insta says, we are trying to forget what happened in 05. Jack says, I remember, it's the foundation of this cult. Eli says, oh yeah. Insta says, we're trying to forget about it. Eli said, side drawer time. Logan, please do the dresser. Crystal says, no, not the side drawer. Not the side drawer. No, do not. Insta says, do the side drawer, Logan. You got to. Crystal says, Insta says, Crystal is begging. Jack says, please don't. Insta says, it's 50-50 here. I guess Logan will decide. Jack says, I trust whatever decision you will make. We are not doing the dresser. Insta says, if it doesn't get into trouble, do the side dresser. Insta says, otherwise, stay away. So I'm at least caught up to YouTube chat. Let's keep going here.
It's like I'm actually here with you on a real date.
That is how I know that a girl's on a date with me, if she blinks. If she's not, then I assume she's just a very detailed body pillow design. A date where you just talk about how great you are? Whoa, I forgot I was playing a dating sim for a second. Okay. Oh yeah, a date where you just talk about how great you are?
I mean, yeah. That's my idea of a date.
Can I talk about how great I am?
For these reasons, I award myself Best Cinematography, Lucinda Laudable. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is Dorian allowed to leave? I'm leaving. Good, Dorian.
Good. Bye.
That was good timing.
So, what do you think?
You really do have all the best features. I think I just have to see some other sides to you. I just have to see some other sides to you.
Why? Because this side is annoying?
Yes! You said it, not me. Not annoying so much as unenjoyable.
Well, then maybe pick different next time.
I don't want to pick the sexy answer, and I'm running out of things to say. Okay, chat. Chat wants to see what's in the drawer. Actually, most of chat doesn't want to see what's in the drawer. But I'm concerned it may be something inappropriate. So we are going to click over to a screen where it's just my giant noggin. And now I will click open the drawer. Okay, it's a little bag. That's all it is. I can click back to the game. And, I gotta, there we are. I think we had opened the drawer before. Maybe I just did that on my own time when I was exploring. It looks like a bag of like what dice would go in. But it sounds like that might be something inappropriate. So we should keep going. We have 1 heart left. Oh, you know what? Somebody had said, because I forgot, we had unlocked the attic last time. Somebody wanted to see the board games, right? So let's check out the board games in the attic. There they are. Huh?
I love D&D on the side drawer.
Yeah, because that'd be a weird place, but that's what I'm used to seeing those type of little baggies for. It's like dice for board games and things, or life points for card games, like you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you want little counters. So, huh?
You might want to consider a mature warning for the stream if you're going to interact with the bag.
What could be in the bag that would be so mature? Is it protagonists like little blue pills? If you know what I mean? Is that what's in there? I'm very concerned, but also very curious. But thank you for the 10 bits, Castle. Let's do the board games. The board games will be nice, and then the next day, as I said, we're gonna start pursuing Holly and Luna, huh?
Roll a d20 to decide what side you sleep on. Also, you forgot to check the treasure chest.
Oh crap, that's right, treasure chest.
You could hang out with the bag smile. You don't have to show it on stream, but I low-key really want to see your reaction.
Tell you what, how about at the end of the stream? Because then I'll be able to like cut away and it won't matter if I have to close out the game afterward or anything like that. Is that fair? But thank you, Vero and Oak, for the 10 bits each. And Vero, for a second I thought you were like commanding me. That's what the die is for what side of the bed. Does anybody else have preference? I always feel best if I have the edge of the bed, like if I'm laying like face up, I want the edge of the bed to my right. I don't know why, it's just what I'm always used to. But I usually have my bed like pressed in a corner anyway, so it's not like I have the other option. Okay, let's do board games. Oh yeah, wait, no, someone said treasure chest. But, we can do that later, we're already here. Board games.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you. But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off.
Okay, so we gotta go over what everything is. So his vest is Connect 4. His shoulder pads are Guess Who. The top of his head, is that from Sorry? I'm assuming the hair is Monopoly Money. His tattoos are Chutes and Ladders. I don't know what these other tattoos are. Maybe that's like the Game of Life or something. On the pants, we got checkers. And, well, that's like whatever's around his waist. His actual pants, I don't know, maybe Candyland or something? Lots of references. Oh, his undershirt under the vest is an Uno card. I dig it. This music feels like this should be the D&D music. It feels very medieval, festive. But bro looks happy and enthusiastic.
His smile is a little too wide. His stare a little too intense.
How dare you?
You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why, a gee-gosh golly and a hi-de-ho!
Hi, how are you doing? Oh, you even have dice up here.
I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Oh, like a Parker Brothers was an old board game company. Parker Brothers? Oh, pin message. Hang on. Queen Gator said, Logan, his belt is Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, you're right! I didn't even notice the belt. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. And like, then other playing cards. Oh, that's awesome! You metadatable. Parker Bradley. Oh, okay, so Parker Brothers was one old board game company, and then Milton Bradley was another. So it's Parker Bradley. It's combining the two of them. I like it. And he has a magic 8-ball for a shoulder tattoo. I feel like that's not really a game, but okay. Hi, Parker. You seem to be a lot. No, I'm enjoying Parker. Hi, Parker.
Hi there.
Hi.
I love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big ol' attic.
Hey, and his voice sounds really familiar. I know this voice. It's, Crap, I'm spacing his name. It's,
This guy is apparently voiced by Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yes!
Who is basically like the biggest D&D person. He's the main DM for Dimension 20, which is the biggest D&D show, as far as I know.
Yes, Brennan Lee Mulligan. I mentioned before one time, months and months ago, I got an audition from,
That's an 8-ball. Logan, also I like that his tattoo is snakes and ladders.
Did I call it something other than an 8-ball? Like it's like a magic 8-ball. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like an 8-ball just for a billiard table rather than like a magic 8-ball. But yeah, like I said, he's got the snakes and ladders. I think I had a copy of that game when I was younger that was just, I called it Shoots and Ladders. I guess they thought maybe snakes were too violent. I don't know. But yes, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. And yeah, as I was saying, Brendan Lee Mulligan, I one time got an audition from my agent that was like, it's for I was like a voiceover commercial or something. Like, we want someone with the Brendan Lee Mulligan vibe. And I did not know how to do that. Apparently I didn't do a very good job at it because I didn't get the job. But I like looked up online and watched a bunch of his stuff. But yes, you can definitely hear his voice. I don't know if I'd call him the most D&D guy, because I feel like Matt Mercer is also super D&D. Have the two of them have got to have like collaborated on that type of stuff before, right? But thank you both for the 10 bits each. I appreciate that. So okay, Brendan Lee Mulligan.
But you seem like a nice sort of fella already. Maybe you could be my next relationship.
Friendship relationship?
Would you like that?
Friendship, Lee, yes. I would. Not really. Friendship. I guess I'll say I would.
Oh, boy. Well, if only it were up to me.
Oh, do I have to win?
You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules.
Mm-hmm.
I love rules.
I know, when we were playing Deltarune, a lot of people in chat seem to love rules card.
If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules.
To be clear, Toast technically forbids the contents of the bag in the side drawer being shown on stream for non-educational purposes, but it's vague enough of a personification to give past censors.
All right, well, thank you very much for the 10 bits. In that case, I think we will avoid seeing it on stream, huh?
Brennan and Matt Mercer literally run a podcast together and very frequently collaborate.
Okay, good. That does make sense then. That makes me happy. Clearly, I'm out of the loop with this type of stuff. But thank you very much, both Castle and Oak, for the 10 bits, for the information each. I could still, like I said, if we want at the end of the stream, maybe open up the bag, see what's in there, just when you can only see my face. And then I can try to describe tactfully what it is. But thank you very much, Castle, and thank you, Oak, as I said, for the information as well. So the rules to this relationship.
Want to hear 'em as they pertain to me?
Yeah.
As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out?
Yes! Sure, why not? Okay, weirdo. No, yes, sure, why not?
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3.
Oh, okay.
If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee.
With you or with other people? Do I have to gather other datables to play with us?
At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
So even if I win, it's still based on RNG? So our relationship is just up to chance?
Ultimately, yes. But your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
What if I want you to hate me? Okay, that seems really hard to wrap my head around. Interesting. I like a challenge!
I'm falling in love with
Fall in
you.
like with me, or at the most, fall in lesbians with me.
Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you. Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
It's like Candyland. I'm pretty sure that's what's on his pants, right? So next time we come back, we're gonna play on his pants. Better than with Jean-Loup where we crapped in his pants. I'm scared. Okay, can't wait. Sounds like a kid's game. No, I can't wait!
Wowie!
Yeah, wowie zowie! Oh, what was that blue thing? Oh! Wait, what is going on over here? There's the... Is that like from the HVAC system? Is it just... It's not pumping... I don't know what that is. It doesn't highlight when I mouse over it. Wait, or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. I should read some more comments in the chat, though. As I said, I am behind. Let's see. Lesbian Wolf says, I already read that. Odubi says, oh, yes, let me stroke the side of the dishwasher slowly. Oh, crap, I already read some of these things. There we go. Odubi says, gosh dang it, now I have to draw Logan X dishwasher art. They're doing the dishes together. Quickita says, oh, yeah, I forgot Logan did meet Shadow. Lesbian Wolf said, no, I can't spend points on votes. Shadow says, yay. Odubi says, the human legs. Dragon says, guys, can I get an answer? I'm asking if there were any characters I missed before Dishy. There were not. Dishy was the first one we did. Lesbian Wolf said Logan is going to have to write the password down when he makes you pick one. Crystal says beep boop. Castle says we're 14 minutes into stream. You haven't missed anything, huh?
Parker is like those girls that make their entire personalities about their horoscope and make everything about that.
Okay, that makes me like Parker less. than I did before. Cause yeah, I mean, I guess there's some of that, but at least I'm not a fan of the whole RNG thing, but at least the whole winning games can weight it. I'm curious how much of it is random in the game and how much is not, but thank you for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. I'm worried the castle said we're 14 minutes in the stream because that's almost an hour behind already. Crystal says, to Shadow, no. Thank you very much, Tip, for the 10 bits. Dragon says, okay, thank you. Guida says, I'm screenshotting ASAP when he does. Lol. Crystal says, do not the dishwasher. Shadow says, maybe the dishes. Lesbian Wolf says, if it picks the one that ends with 64 or something, it'll at least stand out, but it's good to screenshot. Lol. Dragon says, he's got a cute personality. Eglin says, oh gosh, we're gonna be here forever. Lesbian Wolf says, it doesn't last that long if you run it all the way through. Castle says, I love this. This is my favorite thing. Odubi says, I'm. Crystal says, stop this horn. There was the raid, and so I can scroll down a little bit because I already read a lot of these raid messages. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Crystal says to Shadow, no. Shadow with an emote. Odui says, it's a dishwasher. Crystal said, Logan, you make it worse. Eclipse says, I'm gonna get on a list banning me from dishwashers. Lesbian Wolf says, reprogram him to run with the door open and crawl inside. Tiff says, when I first started playing this, I would keep repeating the beep, boop, bop. Oh, if I'd done that, could I just done that over and over again? Shadow says to Lesbian Wolf, genius. Odubi says, no. Lesbian Wolf said, it would be warm and wet that day. Also arguably lubricated. Lesbian Wolf says, pick 1640. It's the most different. No, I picked 1841. Because I am a strong, independent man who can decide his own passwords. Odubi says, you might have to remember it for later. Crystal says, no. Lesbian Wolf says, he will. Dishy will stop talking to you if you forget the password. Odubi says, 8254, 8299, 1841. See, that's the correct password. Crystal says, Logan, crying. Jacksonon says, bro, when I saw people playing this, I never saw the dishwasher guy. The other people I saw on this play were mostly just obsessed with the toilet. Well, he was fun. I liked the toilet more than I expected to. Crystal said, you know what? Let Logan fail. Queen said, Dishy got an update and now we're doing the worst password ever. Crystal says, let Logan fail. There's where Doomy came in. Crystal says, the clip is, oh, that's right. There's a YouTube clip there. This is Dorian, but we caught him in his horizontal state. Trap Dorian. Oh, so this is from a previous stream. So, let's check this out really quick. This will allow me a chance to catch my breath. For those who don't know, if you post a clip into the chat, we load it up in our clip viewer so we can watch it together. This is important. Oh, hang on. So Crystal made a clip, and let's pop this up here. This clip is titled Clip. This is important. This is the most important thing we've done in this game. Okay, I give up. I'm a pro gamer and I can beat this thing no matter how stupid. Dishy, take me now! This is important. And that's right when the raid came in right after that. Thank you very much, Crystal. I appreciate that. I hope I'm making some progress in the Twitch chat. Crystal says, this clip is Dorian, but we caught him in his horizontal state. Trap Dorian. Cozy says, Logan sounds like he's thatting when he was remembering the password. That was not my intention. I promise I was not. Yui says, thank you for the shout out. So much appreciated. Crystal says, sometimes I wish I can't read /J. Yui with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Yui. Cozy says, sorry, not sorry to Crystal. Castle says, quick, Logan, what is the full dishwasher password? It was 8200, 54, 8299, 1841, right? Right? I wasn't looking at the screen. You saw me look it up. That was it, wasn't it? I think. Quiggy said, well, that was an interaction with Dishy. Lesbian said, let's do it, Dishy. Logan X Dishy, enemies to lovers, 10K words. Eglin said, it's not going to be horrendous. Don't worry. Quiggy said, Logan, we have 2 toilets, lol, and you passed by one near the stairs. Oh, wait, is there a different toilet upstairs and downstairs? Oh, is it just not highlight? Oh, wait. It is highlighting. Oh, no, that's the box behind it. Is this not, like, I should be able to, let me see if I can interact with it. I'm going to try and click it like this. I want to see what happens. Whoa!
When you bought this house, you heard rumors the place was haunted, but you never paid it any mind.
I didn't even have my glasses on! Okay, there, wait, so the place haunted, is this a ghost? Okay! I like the soothing music in the background. I should probably read some more YouTube chat, because I am behind over in YouTube chat as well. Let's see what was happening over there. Insert was saying otherwise stay away. Chris was saying censor. Eli says, hi, Logan, help. Logan, no, Logan, be safe. Chris said, Logan, if you want to know, we can spoil what's in the bag. I'd say don't spoil it, but I will probably look while the camera is not looking at the game. Jack says, everyone's always asking what's in the bag, but never what's up bag or how is the bag. Insert with some little wilted flowers. Eli said, it's pool ball. It does highlight. Insert says, not to blue fire. You just have to have it at the right angle, says Eli. Wait a second, but I already expended all my hearts anyway. Like, that was nighttime. Like, why did I shouldn't be able to get another dateable, right? Because like Parker Bradley was my last heart of the day, I think. Oh, and a poll has appeared on Twitch. This poll is favorite attribute about Logan. The options are neon pink hair, I think, frightening blue orbs, his miscellaneous age, his cool hat, or nothing. Nothing at all. Go ahead and cast your votes, everybody, while we talk to a ghost, question mark?
But there's no question that the spirit floating before you is a ghost. She looks like she came straight from the 80s. Her clothes as dated as her skin is translucent.
Okay, remember we met that guy who was in the time capsule from the 80s? I don't remember his name, but he was really cool. Can we get the two of them together? Can we match make the two of them so that they meet and fall in love? I want them to be in like 1980s love with each other.
Her eyes lock onto yours, and a chill runs down your spine. But where you feel a tingle of apprehension, this ghost seems elated.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What?
She looks like she came straight out of a dead wife montage in movies.
I mean, kind of. I really dig the colors on her jacket, on her windbreaker thing. And that does look like very 80s hair, the whole big hair and perms and aerosol hairspray era type of stuff. So wait, oh crap, but if she's someone's dead wife, then she might already be like married. She might be in a relationship, a dead relationship, but a relationship nonetheless. So we gotta get to know her more. But I do wanna, I wanna pair her up with Time Capsule, bro. But thank you for the 10 bits. Hi! Hi! You met a new dateable.
Wow!
Zoe Bennett, is there a pun here? Are these names a reference to like famous ghosts? I know there was that old, I want to say it was a Patrick Swayze movie. Patrick Swayze was he? The movie Ghost, right? With, crap, is it Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg? Was someone in there? No, because the guy was a ghost, so he wouldn't be named Zoe Bennett.
My content aware just gave me a scare.
Oh, is it because she's dead and we're going to talk about death and that'll be so sad?
Zoe is a sweetie, but you should know that her story might contain some descriptions of violent acts.
Like death?
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm cool with it. I know I was saying before I probably had to skip some of these things just to like get their endings, but no, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
Great.
Did she just hear you say that about her story having violence? Let's get cracking. Yeah, did she hear you?
No, Zoe actually can't hear me since you're not actually wearing the date theaters right now.
Oh, that's right. I took them off. Well, okay, if I'd had them on, would I have been able to click her? Or can you only access her without? I'm very confused right now. But yeah, I did take them off.
Ooh, pretty wild stuff.
Wait, then how come I can see you?
Bye!
Okay, I'm so confused by the lore now.
Hi.
Oh, and the poll is done, and it's a tie between neon pink hair, I think, and frightening blue orbs, each with 43% of the vote. Lesbian Wolf contributing 50 channel points. Let's see. Eglin says Max Middleton, beloved. Lesbian Wolf said, yes, we're getting my top 10. Oak says, I'm alive. Quinkita said, oh no, wonder lol. He voiced Ito in Genshin, who also beatboxes. I wonder if that's a thing. They just like cast him and stuff. It's like, what, you beatbox? We gotta work that in somehow. Dragon says, Luis. Lesbian Wolf says, guys, step back. That's my man. Okay, let's say hi to Zoe Bennett. Wow, holy cold front. Who the heck are you? Hey, yeah, hi. What?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Are you dead? Are you an angel because you look like your dad?
Oh my god, what are you? Where are you from? Do you like ice cream? This is the best day ever.
Wait, what am I? I am a human. I'm from Utah. I like many flavors of ice cream. Particularly chocolate is good. Meeting me is the best day ever. I'm so confused. Why? Wait, yeah, meeting me the best day ever? Probably because I bet she's been lonely.
Unless it's night.
Oh.
It's hard to tell in the attic sometimes.
It is nighttime.
I've just been up here all by myself for God. I didn't even know how long. You'd be amazed at how bad my sense of time is. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I can't even tell the difference between a minute and a month.
Oh, so do you not know that, like, decades have passed since the 1980s?
But I have just been here, you know? And I am so bored. And I'd just give anything for someone to talk to.
You know, for a ghost, she's very peppy and friendly.
I was just thinking about that. Like, I think a lot. Like, I'm such an intellectual.
Okay, but she sounds like a little bit of an airhead.
And then here you are. Like, there you were. You might eventually be over there. And that's nuts.
Oh, yeah. It would be crazy if I was over there. Wait, though, what are you? I might already love you. Am I allowed to say that? I feel like the last time I tried to do something flirty, I got shut down. I don't think I have enough charm. Enough. I don't want to say, what are you? Because that's mean. Can I say, I might already love you, lady? Oh crap, that's the sound girls make when they're about to shut me down.
I might feel the same.
Oh!
Is that weird?
Oh crap! But I wanted to hook you up with 80s time capsule man.
Let me explain some stuff.
Okay.
Life, as you might know, it is kind of a complicated proposition for me. I don't know if you can tell, I hide it pretty well. Oh my god, I rhymed. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so crazy. You should meet the toilet. He rhymes a lot.
Honestly, it's amazing to even be able to speak because a lot of the time I can't make sounds, which is weird. And a lot of the time, like most of the time, I think I'm invisible because nobody can see me. And that's super weird because
Oh, does she not know that she's dead?
I'm totally real.
Oh.
You know, I mean, I think I am. So why wouldn't I be? Because if I can think, I must have a brain or a consciousness somewhere.
Focus!
Right? Yes. Sorry, I am just so excited. My name is Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
I know. It's like the coolest name ever.
It's pretty good.
I
It's
actually
pretty
picked it
good.
myself. My name when I was alive was something really dull, like Lucinda.
Lucinda
or
Lavish?
Elvis or something. No,
Elvis
whatever.
Lavish? I don't know. So wait, when you die, do you get to pick a new name? How does this work? Also, I feel like every person I've known in real life with the name Zoe doesn't have a Y on the end.
But the moment I died, I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being dead.
Okay, so this is an unusual situation where you've picked a new name and the new name is literally your dead name.
So yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead, which is probably why you felt cold when you first saw me. Because you can see me!
Hey!
Which is basically the coolest thing that's happened ever in the history of the world. Except, of course, for me dying, which was equally awesome because being a ghost is the best.
Oh, okay, should I die? Would you like to kill me? Should I take a flying leap out of the window of this attic right now? I will do it, Zoe. And then we can do ghost makeouts, and I'll have a new name. I'm gonna call myself, Theothaman. Theography. Yes, I've always wanted to meet a ghost. You're a ghost? Ah! No, I've always wanted to meet a ghost.
And I've always wanted to meet a human.
Hey!
Well, I mean, I've met lots of humans before, but like in my ghost form. It feels different. Hey, listen, something's happening.
Well, do you have to go?
I don't always have control over when I evaporate.
Evaporate?
It kind of feels like I'm about to
You
just
joke,
like
but
cease
someone
to
would
be
draw
here
your ghost
right now.
self with that
So
name.
It would be Eglin, wouldn't it? It'd be Eglin, I think. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate that. I should say more often that I always appreciate everybody who does fan art of the streams and of the community. It makes me so freaking happy. Thank you. Okay, I should read some more comments in the chat, though. Crap, where'd I leave off? I gotta scroll. Let's see. Dragon says, Jean. My bad. I do love Jean. Crystal says, this is Ryuji. Queen Kitty says, yup. Lesbian Wolf says, I'm high-fiving you mentally. Ozzy says, toilet him. Eglin says, this is Philbo Fiddlepie Broken Heart. Dragon says, hee hee hee, and I'm high-fiving you back mentally. Oak says, Ryuji, stop requesting me to pee on you. Oak says, Vero. Queen Kitty says, oh, hey, Vero. Vera says, hey, chat. Crystal says, Vero. Lesbian Wolf says, this is made with writing actually in mind I adore. Jean-Lou's rapping as it is so good, both stylistically and lyrically. No, I was impressed. As soon as I saw he's a rapper, in the back of my head, I was like, we're gonna have some like really cheesy, cringy rap lyrics. But those were legit good, and he delivered them really well. Dragon says, I know I heard the flushing and farting too, it's funny. Oh crap, I forgot to listen for more of that. Quita says, you missed Dishy, Vero. We picked what might have been the worst password ever. Vera says, oh gosh, laughing. Les Wolf says, I did take a screenshot, lol. Quita said, same, I put it in our spoiler chat. Timestamp, 38 minutes. Oh crap, I'm still over 45 minutes behind. Ozzy says, Detroit Become Human, yo, keyboard slam. It was so good. It was such a good game. You know, Ozzy, if you're interested in that, over on our YouTube page in the playlist tab, there's a playlist of miscellaneous games, and our full Detroit Become Human playthrough should be on there. It is a bit buggy at times, but I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. It was a blind playthrough, and so I messed up several times. Not everybody survived at the end. Lesbian Wolf said, my brother's birthday is in 2 days. Happy almost birthday to your brother, Lesbian Wolf. Is he a wolf as well? Eglin said, birthday in 4 days. I'm going to stay home and bake a cake with my mom. Oh, that sounds sweet. Again, remind us so we can sing to you on stream. Oak says, add quote, you're asking me to poop in you rhythmically while I beatbox? And Oak with a clip. We'll check out this clip, and then I'll check the YouTube chat, and then we will get back to the game once again if anyone's lurking or doesn't know the deal. If someone posts a clip into the chat, we load it up onto our clip viewer so we can watch it together, and this will give you an idea of how far behind I am. I know it's over 45 minutes, so it's probably just going to say an hour. Oh, no, it says 43 minutes. So that's not too bad at all. I'm slowly getting caught up. Oh, hang on. This clip is titled, Maybe the Worst Case of Logan Stops Talking We've Ever Heard?
And crap.
Yeah, you are asking me to poop in you rhythmically while I beatbox? Can I make my farts into a beatbox noise? Like if I clench properly? I for a second I thought you were gonna say that I stopped at a bad point in the sentence to make it sound bad, but you just wanted me to discontinue talking sooner. So I see what you did there, and that probably would have been smart, but I am not smart with my streams. But thank you very much for the clip, and then Crystal adds a quote over on YouTube. I gotta scroll up a little bit. I gotta scroll up a lot of it. I gotta scroll up a lot. Let's see. Insta says, violent acts. Does this prove she was murdered? Jack says, perhaps she was thrown into a TV. Crystal says, yes, he beatboxed at every single chance he had. For real, for real. Insta says, Reyes moment. Crystal says, gasp, did Adachi inadvertently, I gotta stop saying that. Jack says, would be canon if we consider the Persona spinoff. Jack says, Reyes moment indeed. Crystal says, so real. Insta says, so real for real. Jack says, for real. Crystal says, for real for real. Insta says, for real for real. Crystal says, so for real for real. Crystal says, Logan, do not jump. But then it could be a ghost. Crystal says, Logan, I have a suggestion. Drink coffee before you go to sleep in this game. But I don't like coffee. Chad, do I have to drink coffee? Would that make me have to pee in the middle of the night? Will I wake up standing over Jean-Loup? Jack says, I believe now there would be a good time for a Jack's Fact trademark pending. Ooh. Insta says, agreed, a Jack's Fact would be delightful. Jack says, it was stated by a Persona 5 dev that the reason, quote, for real is such a common phrase used by many random NPCs, not just Ryuji, is because of how much Ryuji said it in Mementos. It became part of the, and then it scrolled without me there. Part of the general publicist cognition. Oh, that's cool. Insta says P. Crystal says, I'm so happy Logan played Detroit Become Human because I suggested it when it was coincidentally on sale. And Kara was wonderful in that. Insta says, Jack so wise. Eli said, I don't know, maybe I actually hate Kurt and Rod. Shocking, says insert. Eli said that was a joke. Insert says, I know. Crystal says, please drink the coffee. Ooh, woo. I don't know if an ooh, woo is enough to make me down a gross cup of coffee. All right, so let's keep going with this. What was she saying? Don't have control over when I evaporate, and it kind of feels like I'm about to just like cease to be here right now. So
such a bummer. I want to talk to you.
I could come back again later at nighttime.
Just come back and see me again, okay? This is gonna be so cool. No pun intended, because I'm cold.
Yeah.
Zoe is already beginning to fade, her voice growing fainter.
It's actually sad. I do want to keep talking to her.
Oh, here I go. See you later.
Bye. That was an okay. Oh, and I have a text message. Workspace. Who's texted me? David Most again.
Hi. Guess who?
David.
You guessed David Most,
Yeah.
3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year. You'd be right.
I was right.
Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt?
You should have checked up your butt.
Very humorous. Detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
If David Most comes to the house, I should try and shove them up my butt so we can't find them. He'd never think to look there. Oh, wait, crap, except that would be, what's her name? And I don't want her up my butt. It's still nighttime outside. Okay, so yes, we are out of charges, so I think we just gotta go to bed. Let's save our game and then go to... Oh, wait, Krista wants me to drink coffee before I go to bed. I don't want to drink coffee. Coffee is disgusting. But I guess we can... see what happens. Where is, it's gotta be in the kitchen somewhere, yeah? Wait, what is that? I don't even know what that is. That that's not a coffee maker, is it? We got toaster, knives, a small chicken thing, microwave. Oh, there's the coffee maker. I don't want to make coffee. Oh, and there's a little bag. Is that full of inappropriate things too? Well, it's not doing anything. Huh. Do I have to maybe click the cup? Okay, I seem incapable of drinking coffee. Am I doing this wrong? Will I click that cup? No. Well, maybe I have to get something else from the cabinet. We got Fakey Flakes, cookies, strawberry flakes, Wheatie cereal. Huh?
You gotta do it tomorrow with the glasses.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought Crystal said to do it before going to bed, though. Okay, well, I guess we gotta do it tomorrow. So we don't. That's okay. I feel like a winner because I don't have to smell the stank of coffee. Okay, so it's a new day, and as I said, today we are going to start actually trying to date people and things. So we're gonna save, and then we're gonna talk to Holly, and we're gonna talk to Luna, and then maybe we'll unlock some more stuff along the way. Yeah, wow, we're like over an hour, we're like halfway through the stream, and I think we've only unlocked 4 more people. Queen Kitty said you needed a heart to get the coffee before bed. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so I need a heart charge to make, oh, I probably need like meet the coffee maker as a dateable. I gotcha. Thank you, Queen Katie. Thank you. Okay, well, let's see Holly again. See how she's doing, and I'll try not to screw up our relationship. I could go.
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
I should probably read more chat because I am like 45 minutes behind. Lesbian Wolf said, chat, if I say hear me out, will everyone agree? Chris says, I will hear you out. Lesbian Wolf says, hey. Cozy says, me too. Rilo said, I wouldn't even question it, not gonna lie. Oh, were we talking about Jean-Loup? Jean-Loup? Let's see. Krista says treasure chest is good. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Queen says, hey, lavish. Tiff says B word. Eglin says, fun fact, Jean-Loup actually hates being a toilet. Like he's embarrassed about his function and asks you to take the glasses off before using the bathroom. Oak says, Lucinda, are you effing kidding me? Dragon says, dang it, Lucinda. Tiff says, let me see my man. Queen says, chat, don't let Logan open the side drawer, please. Oak says, why did they make it so paying extra for DLC makes the game worse? Queen said, nope, she is not the chest. Though with that kind of rack, you'd think she is the chest. Lol, JK. Lesbian says no, he should. Dragon says do it. Queen Kitty says no. Oak says do it. Eglin says no, let him. Crystal says no. Oak said I just let out an evil giggle. Lesbian said Logan, what would be in the dresser next to drawer next to someone's bed? Well, the dresser next to my bed, I keep on top of the. I got an alarm clock. I got a book. I have my phone charger. I have a chapstick. I have some just some Tums in case I get a tummy ache. What else do I have? I got some cold medicine there for when I'm sick. And in the drawer, I've got my prized possession, my stuffed tiger from when I was a kid. That's it. Anyway, Holly greets us with a spirited wave.
You made it! Thanks for making the time.
Thank you for being cute. I've got plenty of it. You too. It's hard to pin you down. How was work? I feel like I got plenty of it as dismissive, like it's not valuable that I'm here. It's hard to pin you. I'll say you too, because she is busy. You too.
Gotta rest sometime.
Seems like you're always working. What do you actually do? Yeah, let's ask her about her jerk. What do you actually do?
Everything. Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a piñata.
A piñata?
A piñata mascot, a bartender.
She has a more fun resume than our manager, Tom.
A wine chef, a runner, a ticketer, a seat holder, an
there's more.
election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a
Logan,
pickpocker, a mail
very
carrier,
important
a
question.
timekeeper, and...
Do you have any stuffed animals in your
and
bed?
I did 5
If
jobs
not,
for a local
why
junior
not?
yodeling competition.
And if so, nice smile.
Well, she has a very cute smile. Thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I don't have any on my bed. And the reason is I stopped having them on my bed because my old cat, I felt like she wouldn't leave them alone, probably. I could probably go back to that because my current cat, Pepper, she's sweet. She wouldn't tear anything apart. And she usually stays down by the foot of my bed anyway. I don't really, I do have a couple on my couch. I have one that I currently put up on the backrest of the couch right there. He's a handmade Transformer one that I got from a Transforms convention. But I also got a couple ones I've showed off on stream before that I've gotten based on games we played. I got Chiaki from Danganronpa 2 and a Scizor from Pokemon. But that's not on the bed, though. But thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I do appreciate that. All right, what was she saying? A line chef, a runner, a ticket or receipt holder, an election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an what was that? For judge for a local junior yodeling competition. It's impressive. Seems like you're always working.
Almost. There's always something happening somewhere.
Gig work then?
Oh, the giggiest.
Yeah.
The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all.
Okay, she is cute, but the fact that she's such a workaholic, I feel like could get a bit tiring, exhausting. Sounds hectic. Does it pay well? I know what the answer for gig work is no. It does not.
Nope. But I work a lot of hours. But you already knew that. It's joyful, too, bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me or about me. I just enjoy joy.
I like that.
You know?
I just noticed the skeleton on her shoulder is doing like a little happy. Does it change its pose based on what she's doing and her emotion?
Better than punching numbers all day. Unless that's part of the game.
That's fair. Huh?
Oh, Logan, you poor innocent boy, about what else you would find near someone's bed. Shakes my head.
In a little bag like that? Like I said before, I was like, are they his little blue pills? Are they contraceptives? I don't know, but I am a poor innocent boy, so that makes sense. It's gonna be a sex thing. It's gotta be a sex thing, right? But thank you for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. Okay, so punching numbers all day unless it's part of the gig?
No offense to number punchers. Just not for me.
It's not for me either. None taken, no, that makes sense. Not every holiday is joyful. We don't need a buzzkill. I'll be like, no, that makes sense.
What about you? What do you do?
I'm in employment limbo in this game. I punch numbers, I talk to objects, I work in conflict resolution, nothing really. Got fired my second day. I feel like she wouldn't like that, but it's honest. I could say I talk to objects, but that's not my job. Nothing really, I got fired my second day.
Oh, sounds nice.
Oh, it does. It pays the bills. Oddly, it is. I get time to enjoy life. Yeah, it pays the bills, oddly.
Odd jobs. Can relate. It's good to have something simple around here. There's enough crazy to go around, but you know that.
What are the others saying? You know, I'm actually okay not knowing the talk of the town. No, yeah, let's hear that. I want to hear some gossip. What are the others saying?
Depends on who you ask.
That said, Holly, that said, how do you feel about me, baby?
Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad.
I mean, I prefer a little bit more than not that bad, but okay. I'm hardly running for office. Sounds like you're dodging the question. Are you dodging the question? Do you have feelings for me?
Yes, I am.
Yay! You're honest about dodging the question.
Speaking of which, I gotta bounce to another shift.
Okay.
Gleester in July is really hopping this year.
Oh, it's supposed to be like a generic version of Easter. Gleester in July. Okay, gleeful Easter. Ew, it's not July. I'm not gonna say ew, but it is not July. Today is August 1st. If we had played this game yesterday, it would have been July. Man, as I've said before, like Orson Welles said, find me a man who can say in July and I'll make cheese with him.
I know, right? That's what I said. Anyway, okay.
Oh, little hearts. Bye. Okay, so I don't know. I'm guessing this means we have to hang out like a lot of times for love to blossom. which is probably more realistic, huh? It's a beef longa.
Hey guys, Beef here. As you all know, I just got my job at Big Pharma. Since they never technically accepted my job application, nobody ever trained me, so I am bad at my job. I think I'm a pharmacist now. I've just been giving people prescriptions to whichever drug sounds the coolest, and accepting any request for Viagra. I'm also very big. I was already 4 feet tall, which is very tall for a beef, but now I'm 4 feet and 2 inches. Beef is moving up in the world, literally.
Oh, the way I said literally, like it was cut off there. Thank you, Beef Longer, for the TTS. I didn't know beef was so short. Crystal, beef is crystal sized? I mean, like even a little bit smaller. It's like sub-crystal sized. But thank you very much. Oak for the 50 bits for the Beef Longa TTS and for the additional Beef Longa lore. I appreciate that. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. And congratulations to Beef on moving on up in the world, literally. Let's see. Lesbian Wolf said, Logan, what would be in the dresser next to someone's bed? Quicken says, huh?
Don't say that to him. 4 feet is very tall for a beef.
You know, and he is very tall for a 4 foot tall person as well. Yes. So thank you, Oak, and that is true. It's all relative. So, you know, I feel like Beef and Crystal, they could be like pocket roommate buddies. Like if I have a shirt pocket there, you could put both of them in there and they could like hang out together and play like games with lint and things.
As someone who works in a pharmacy, I am horrified.
At the idea of someone only 4 foot tall working there, or of giving out drugs that sound cool to people. Because drug names do sound interesting. I don't know where the heck they come from. I don't think they're based on chemicals. They just feel like weird random stuff. But maybe I'm mistaken. But thank you, Oak and Tiff, for the 10 bits each. We could have said, I said not for a reason is skippable, thankfully, but for a reason. Eglin said it doesn't show technically, the item is just in the bag. The character is a little ... Crystal said, Logan is someone who knows, do not the side drawer. Oak said, Logan, do the side drawer. Queen said, yes, let's do a vote on this with no extra voting. Dragon says, that's true, at least Lucinda helps you with stats. Except the past 2 times she hasn't upped my stats. Eglin said, I would love the side drawer if you need. You can pull up the sensors. Oak said, but Guy, consider it'd be funny. Lesbianal said, I don't think they're at that bad. Queen said, oh, okay, I guess I gotta play the game. I think that's what Queen Katie is saying. We're gonna look at the video game console. And sorry I didn't get to YouTube chat that time. But thank you, YouTube chat, that you're here. You were wanted and loved and appreciated. But we gotta see Luna again. I miss Luna. Go.
The game console turns on.
Yeah, I'll bet it does.
17, Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
Is this a different game than we played last time? It looks like it has the same vibe.
Here you are once again, back where you started, with your beautiful companion urging you to make a decision.
I've missed her. She is cute.
She looks at you just the same way she did the last time, with a strange familiarity, but still not quite recognizing who you truly are.
Well, I mean, give us time.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Wait, what? No, we've already unlocked her. Why are we getting this animation again?
Which way do you want to go?
Wait, oh, okay, so that wasn't a bug. Wait, we've definitely met. Don't you remember? What? You're being very forward. Do you think we met or something? We've met. Don't you remember?
Of course we've met. We've been about 17 hours into this quest line.
Oh, okay. Then why did we get the animation? No, we became friends, remember? Oh yeah, were we full-on friends?
No. I would definitely remember something like that.
I'm getting flashbacks to Soren Sprocket here.
I've got quest updates and relationship statuses in my Stata decks anyway. And I don't see anything about an actual connection we've had aside from mission partners in here.
Queen Katie said we were gonna have fun friendship dialogue. She's forgotten about me already. Oh, we got a pin message. This is written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal, says, so Logan, here's a fun fact. Lucinda is a game console with no memory card. So you did not get any specs last game, despite getting friend ending with her. Welcome to the time loop? So do we have to like find a memory card? Okay, we gotta find a memory card for her then, I guess. Well, crap. Okay. She looks like a much more modern console than that, though. Look down, that looks like at least a PlayStation 4. Maybe PlayStation 3 looks like a PlayStation 4, but white. That was after they no longer needed memory cards. I don't think they needed them after, what was it, PS2? Was that the last one? Or did PS3 have memory cards? I'm not sure. I don't know, but I should read some more in the chat. Let's see. Jack says, I feel funny when I hear him saying Jax. Oh, Jackson on says, saying Jax is for me. Sorry, and I just got confused seeing that because I saw Jack in the, yes, because we got Jackson on and we got Jax. Now, plural, they're very similar. Crap, they are similar. I didn't think about that. Lesbianol said they aren't like that. They aren't like just that and have a real story to them. Quicket says, Oak, do you even know what's in it? Eglin said, they aren't in my opinion, but it's up to Logan. Oak said, okay, maybe pull up the sensor and just check for yourself. Crystal says, Logan, look, you're a family-friendly streamer. The one inside drawer is fun, but not the fun you usually think. Now, to be fair, this game is rated M. And so it's got like a mature audiences, I think, thing on when I stream this game, I think. But I do try to be a family-friendly streamer. Crystal says, okay, fair. Castle says, I would say it's probably iffy morally to have an adult man stream about adult toys to minors. There it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Adult toys. Oak said, Logan, shield your virgin eyes. Crystal says, poof, strapped in. And then he finally look in the side drawer. I should take a look in the YouTube chat. How far behind am I in the YouTube chat? I gotta scroll up again in the YouTube chat. Let's see. Insert was saying Jack Fax, new name. Eli says, please do Curtin Rod. Insert says he might want Curtin Rod. Jack says, general public. Oh, I read that. So I gotta scroll. There we go. Crystal was saying, man. Insert said, Crystal, you need to convince him. Jack says, when the next time next arises, more Jack's Facts will occur, or if demand is high enough. I like Jack's Facts. I want more of them. Insert says, that could be like a recurring feature for each stream. Insert says, yippee. Crystal says, yes. Insert says, coffee time. Crystal says, what the? He says, wait, what? Jack says, consume the coffee, Logan, recover your SP. Crystal says, never mind then. Insert says, Logan can't drink the master coffee. Eli says, holy. Jack says, maybe if my proficiency was, oh boy, I could make a decent cup of coffee. Insert says, if only. Crystal laughing. Eli says, well, it's a gag gift. Insert says, wasn't planning on it. Crystal pops the link tree and then says, copy paste the wrong thing. Okay, let's get back in the game because at least I'm caught up on YouTube. Okay, so she doesn't see any actual connection. Huh?
Hey, loser. I'm a bad friend. I didn't wish you a happy birthday. Let's go see a movie. Okay,
Clem, what are you doing Tuesday afternoon? Let's do a $5 matinee of the new Superman movie. I haven't seen it yet, and on Tuesdays is cheap for matinees. But you have a regular job. You probably aren't free. But yes, we should. Clam, thank you for the 10 bits. How are you? And no worries, but Clam, guess what? We did a kind of a mini fundraiser stream. And chat helped raise up some money to fund the upgrades that I'll need because I need a new processor, motherboard, all that stuff to make my computer compatible for Windows 11, right? So I'd love to, like, if we could sit down at some point and you could help show me exactly what I need to order and get for the upgrade. Just because I want to make sure that I don't mess it up. So I've got all that set up and ready. But Clam, how is Henry doing? It's been so long since I've seen you. How old is Henry now? Like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old? Something like that? Huh?
I'm going to see a movie with my wife on Tuesday. Weekend the next Tuesday, though.
What, like daytime stuff? Because I do stream in the evening on Tuesday. It would have to be a matinee. But, you know, we can figure this out via text and everything. Also, like, crap, when are we going back to doing improv again? When do I need to submit availability to you? Send me a text with that, also. Because I'm sure chat probably doesn't want to hear about, like, my boring schedule stuff. But Clam, thank you again for the extra 10 bits. And just, yeah, how are you? How are you, man, huh?
I would highly recommend Bad Guys 2 as well. That's a really good movie. Just saw it today since it came out today.
That's right, and we did watch Bad Guys 1 as a community movie night on Discord, and that was pretty fun. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Dragon. I'd forgotten that the new one was coming out. Okay, I should play some game, but I feel like I should also read some chat. I am so torn, but Clam, good to see you, and thank you for the 10 bits. I really, really, really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, she doesn't remember any connection we had, even though we befriended each other last time. But it happened. How can I get you to believe me? I'm not letting this go. We are friends. I mean, this sounds a little bit desperate. But this, yeah, just get me started. I'm not letting this go. We are friends. Oh, crap! I didn't mean it mean. I'm just like, this is showing my determination to be your friend. Crap. I have ruined. We need to reload after this one and talk to her again. No, crap! But she won't remember me next time. I don't want a hate ending.
Celine hoped.
It was that easy? I was like, no, we're friends. I'm reloading. I am reloading. I'm reloading, and I'm actually gonna load instead of accidentally saving over.
Are you hitting on controller, Chan?
I am! Except she doesn't have a memory card, so she doesn't remember. But we're starting that whole thing over again. But Clam, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Yes, this is date everything, so we're hooking up with everything. A little earlier, we were flirting with a box of Christmas decorations in the attic. Earlier, we were talking to a ghost from the 1980s, which is totally a common household object. So let's try this again.
The game console turns on. Team 7 Sassy Moons.
Okay, so we're doing this again.
You're here.
You met a new dateable, even though we met her before. I'll try to do the same dialogue options I did up to that point.
Which way do you want to go?
Wait, we definitely met, don't you remember?
Of course we've met. We've been about 17
no, we became
hours
friends, remember?
I've got quest update, and I don't see anything.
Okay,
about
now
an
we're gonna say,
actual
but it
connection with that
happened.
aside
I
from
promise it
mission progress.
happened.
All right.
Okay, so she doesn't think I'm a creep anymore. Again, I'm assuming after that hate ending, she would have forgotten next time, but I would feel bad. I already feel bad. Do you remember?
I'm familiar with the trope, okay?
Of friends?
When I was little, I thought up a secret password that only a time traveler would be able to tell me.
I know that password, Luna. It's 8200 59 82 99 1841. Dishy gave me that password. But okay, so this is what I'm guessing. She's gonna give me the password this time, and then next time I see her, I'll be able to tell her, and she'll realize, like, oh my gosh, you're telling me the truth. Can we get it with a pin message, please, pin? So, do you want to know how many loops it takes to get the actual ending and maybe romance? I'll just say this is the second loop. We'll leave it ambiguous for a while. If I start to get frustrated with how many loops, I may ask for that tip. But for right now, I will try to just enjoy the ride. But thank you very much for the pinned message.
The password for me is Lincolnberries.
Lingonberries.
Just give that to me next time you see me, and I promise I'll believe whatever crap you hash at me.
Even if I tell you that we're in love and you like want to smooch me on the mouth and start a family with me? Lingonberries, got it.
Now let's get back to blasting.
Back to blasting!
You just equipped my Zauer rifle,
Yeah.
which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Oh, that's totally what I'm doing. Oh, we're gonna unload the Zinc charges on the Scrouts just like before.
The Zorg!
Yeah, that sounds like a swear.
Zaker War!
Oh no.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders.
This is the same as last time, right?
Assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class.
I mean, I feel like we made good choices last time, so do we just repeat them?
And probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Violence wrong, let's go. We got the equipment right. I think, yeah, last time, it was a stealth section. Yeah, stealth section.
Yeah, sneaky stuff.
She liked that.
I found an entrance on the dark side.
Because we want to still be friends.
Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Yeah, sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is, we're actually repeating the whole thing, huh? Wow. I gotta read some more in the chat, though. Let's see. Cookita says, I don't know, Lucinda, we just met Dishy, and that was the hottest object in the house. Lesbian says, I mean, they might need to have her sprite blurred, but the sprite is about as explicit as the datables get. Dragon says, Dorian, I love Dorian, though I think he's hot. Oak says, quote, whoever the F this is, and it's the hottest nude man door ever. Dragon says, hey, don't bully my man, lady. Ronan says, Dorian, were you silent, or were you silenced? Krista said, not gonna lie, chat, I think I'm liking Lucinda. Eglin said, please pin. Make sure to keep the sensor up through actually meeting the character just in case the object seems tame, but the full character design may change opinions. Crystal says, real. Quigita says, please pin Psy. If we really must do the side drawer, I will say it as a content warning so you can actually skip it after meeting and get a friend/love ending for them ASAP. Cozy said, Lucinda's reminded me of Offmau's character, Lucinda, the orange hair. Eglin says, yes, to Cozy. Cozy says, Offmau fan. Eglin says, also, also love that Jean's VA is in this game too. I grew up on that stuff. Cozy says, me too. Let's see. Oak says, I just thought that Eglin and Cozy were talking to themselves for a while because they have the same badges and name colors. Pin message from Clam. He told her about base 8 number systems. You know what? Well, I mean, she's like a computer, she's technically a video game console is a computer. She probably uses hexadecimal, which is, it's a factor of 8. So, I mean, similar-ish, I would think. I should read some more YouTube chat as well. Although I did fully catch up to YouTube, didn't I? Jack says, I promise there will be at least one Jack's Facts per stream more requested. Awesome! Insta said, I would like to request another Jack's Facts. Does anybody second? I'll second. Jack says, on persons enough, another fact will be given. Insert says, huzzah. Jack says another looks an odd bit and even sounds very similar to Dr. Maruki from P5R. The one is almost certainly not intentional, but I still find it interesting. Jack says, or Insert says, how interesting, and thank you, Jack's Facts. Eli says, is P4AU worth it? I have the first game, and me and my friend always play it together because she loves Yosuke. I got it when it was on super cheap sale on Steam. I haven't had a chance to play it yet because I was waiting until I beat Persona 3 Reload, just in case there were Reload spoilers in it. I'm not good at fighting games, so I doubt I'll ever play it on stream, but I'm looking, I should play it sometime in my own free time, if I ever have free time again, because I love those characters. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna run into like Celine in a minute, right?
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Yeah, this is all the same as before. Did we have this dialogue before? Luna, tell me more about yourself? Yeah, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average.
I don't know, you're cuter than
We
average.
fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
And who am I to? Are we sure the Upholders are the bad guys? I don't want to be creepy, but I do want to know, who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion.
With benefits?
Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
Advice with benefits?
Cute, but expendable.
She called me cute! And expendable with benefits?
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm.
There will be an Assassin class upholder right around the first quarter we pass. Doesn't ever go great for us. Sounds dangerous. It went well for us last time. So yeah, there will be an Assassin class upholder right around the first quarter we pass.
Just knowing that isn't enough to help. They've got ultra tech that renders them invisible to all senses. Can't believe that's our fate.
So it is.
How do you suggest we do this?
Quietly as possible, tried to date one of the guards. Who cares? Guns blazing! Well, it's a stealth mission. Last time we did it quietly as possible, and it went well. So yeah, quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we
guns blazing.
There you are.
Did she do this last time? I remember the voice, but I can't remember the helmet, though. She probably did.
Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense.
Yeah, this is all the same again.
A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor.
And it's gonna be Celine.
The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
I need to rescue her and then wink at her, right? Grab Luna and run!
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body
same as before.
and crash through the remainder of the hallway.
But it'll be worth it.
Once she is removed
because we got lingonberries
from the power
now.
of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Yeah, and this was where we winked at her, right? Give her a wink and a smile.
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Yeah, to the boss!
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
There's a lot of repeating, so I will read some more of the chat. I feel like I need more breaks from this because it is repeating. Eglin says, I'm in cozy is green on my end. They're the same color on my end, but yeah, I think it depends on just what chat you're in. Oh, with the timestamp, 1 hour, crap. Because we're at 1:59:26, almost exactly an hour behind in chat. Crystal says bag. Quigan says, yeah, a little bag. Vera says, totally a little bag. Eglin says, yes, board games. Quigan said, yeah, sure. Separate the dice from the chance the literal D20 dice. Dragon says, poor Dorian. That felt like he was being ignored. I'd give him more attention than Lucinda. I mean, that's because I'm a woman who loves hot men. See, Vera says, I only mentioned because Logan wanted to see what it is. Eglin said, that's fair. Oak said, okay, I will remind Longa. Dragon says, but I want to see what's in the bag. That's not fair. Eglin says, Brennan Lee Mulligan. Queen Katie says, meanwhile, I sleep on a twin-size bed no matter what I do. I'm having a good time. Dragon says, oh, this guy's cute. Crystal says, I can whisper what's in it for you. Oak says, wait, this guy is voiced by Brennan? Eglin says yes. Ronan says Brennan. Lesbian Wolf says yes. Brennan voices him. Dragon says, oh, okay, that's fair. Oak said that's amazing and makes so much sense. Garlic said that just joined. Yay, it's Parker. How you doing, Garlic? Quiga said Logan, his belt is Yu-Gi-Oh. Dragon says Parker, I like him. Quiga says, ooh, Brennan, the bird guy. Oak says, I can't believe this is what he is known for. Lesbian Wolf said Parker is so autistic. I love him. Oak says, quote, the bird guy. Quiga said, literally all I only know about him, knowing bird facts, but never get to say bird facts. Dragon said, what the frick do you mean? Word snakes was too violent. That makes no sense, man. You're weird. I don't know. I've seen snakes and ladders and shoots and ladders. Shoots are like slides. So I don't know. I'd assume maybe that if you fall on a snake, it's because they eat you, or do you slide on the snake's back? I don't know the lore of snakes and ladders and shoots and ladders. Eglin said, Chance and Parker are my husbands. Heart, heart, heart. Lesbian Wolf said, Matt and Brennan were on the bus season of Dimension 20 together. Oak says his name is also shortened to Bleem because BLM was taken, and I just think that Bleem is a very funny word. Almost sounds like Bleemus. That's the layer of hardened skin-like stuff that you get on top of pudding when you make it. Oak said, or rather, Quick said, man, we get a chance the D20 in here if it's up to chance. Lesbian Wolf said, it quite literally is up to the dice roll. I recommend saving before the final event. Oak said, did Logan do HVAC yet? Oh, I didn't, because we got to do the vent. For a good reminder, we'll do the vent after Luna. Then we can check out the HVAC. Queen says, oh, that's a weird ball of fire. Eglin said, the blue thing is its own character. That's for another time. Lesbian Wolf said, Logan talked to it. It's dateable. Asteronka, good to see you. Said, oh, I saw this game. Not surprised to see you playing it. How you doing, Asteronka? It's been a little while. I hope you're still here, because I'm an hour behind in the chat. Eglin says he has no hearts left, broken heart. Lesbian Wolf said, no, we have to do it at the end of the day after the final heart is gone. For the ghost? So we have to, okay. Oh, that's why we did it without the date theater. So we do it after hearts. So it's like a bonus sixth person. So we can do it like every day? Quigita says, yeah, it's something you can only do when you're literally all done with hearts for the day. Eglin said, I haven't actually played, lol. Lesbian Wolf says, guys, I have played the game. You have to talk to them at the end of the day. Asteronga said, gonna need always slow chat mode, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. Timestamp 1:11:50. Oh. Oak said, favorite attribute about Logan. That was the poll earlier. Dragon said, I love Dorian's horizontal stat because he's incredibly hot. Vera says, on it. Ghost? Question mark. Queen Gator says, note, I have not interacted with this yet, but I know of it. Dragon says, oh, hey, there's a ghost lady. Oak said, Logan, would you marry a ghost if it was cute? Yeah. I mean, if the ghost liked me. Oak said, what if it was not cute? I think the ghost has to be cute. Cozy says, we need Ryan and Shane. Quiggin says, Logan, are you really suggesting setting up a ghost, an actual person who have died with a time capsule? Yeah? Why not? Crap, except, yeah, I guess she is a real human, huh? Oh. Vera said, why not? Castle said, we're in a relationship with the wall. Quiggin said, but the time capsule is an object. This is a ghost with an actual name. Vera said, they can meet in ghost form later on. Well, it depends. Does the time capsule have a soul now? Lesbian Wolf says her and the time capsule would get on well. That implies breaking him would turn him into a ghost. Vera said, yeesh, like she died in a violent death. I mean, can we, like, turn him into a ghost? Vera said it reunites them. Lesbian Wolf said she describes how it felt to die violently. It's not itself a violent act that gets her dead. Don't worry. Lesbian Wolf said not going to say more, just enough for people who need that warning for her. And Dragon says, dang, you suck at picking up girls, dude. Shake my head. I do very much. But let's play a bit more. And then we'll check some YouTube chat, but I think I'm doing better at staying caught up there. Oh boy. Okay, so final threshold.
The horror of it all.
We're at Selene now, right?
Up into a large regolith cavern. Mm-hmm. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached.
I mean, part of me wishes the game would just say, you played it before, we're going to skip to the end. But I'm guessing this is, because I feel confident about the choices we made last time. Maybe this is for people who want to make different choices.
But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Selene Moonrise! Prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Who's Crescentia? Who is the lead? Shoot her in the face already! I think last time we asked who Crescentia is, so let's ask who Celine is this time. Who is Celine?
Who is that with you? Some low-level peon?
No, Jean-Loup is the peon. Or technically a P-in, but if you forget to lift the seat up, then he's a peon.
I always send those to the truck pits. Do you need to know anymore?
No.
We kill her.
Okay.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Shoot more harder. Use item 360 no scope. Use the power of love, Luna. Lingonberry. Is that too much? Will that make her not like me? Will she call me a creep again? I think last time we did 360 no scope. Will she be upset if I shout Lingonberry? I'm gonna try. Use the power of love, Luna. Lingonberry.
What? Love has like 0 attack.
Oh, crap.
I choose the old standby.
Violence?
An unceasing burst of Zaker charges.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow. Did that without even a single save.
Can we be friends again?
Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm so glad to be there for you. That was fun. Could this be something more? That's what we said last time. The more was friendship, but at least we got that. Could this be something more?
Well, I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a
Yeah, we got this dialogue before.
Means to keep your KD ratio way down.
Okay, that sounds good, Luna. Hey, only if it sticks this time.
Oh, it'll stick all right. Fantastic traveler.
I don't want to get locked into just friendship with her. I want the dating ending, though.
Next time you come back, I'll remember you for sure.
Dun, dun. Okay, so crap, what we're gonna do? I had an idea. There was stuff that I was forgetting about. Oh, we gotta try a vent. Oh, there. Speak of the devil. There's the vent up there. Let's save real quick, and then let's look at the vent. Yeah, because last time we tried it, I think you guys said that we got to do the downstairs vent. We have to do this before we can meet the HVAC system, y'all were saying?
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think?
You won't come out there and let me see you? Fine with me. Come on, I can't fall in love with you if I don't know what you look like. Let's see, yeah, you won't come out there? Let me see you.
No, this is for the best. Hello, I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado, at your service.
HVAC. Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado, however you say it, HVAC. Ha. Ba, ba, da, ba.
Well, hello there.
Hector, hello there.
Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC.
Yay! Okay, I gotta read some more of the chat now. Let's see, Oak says aha! Oh, excuse me, Vera says aha. Oak has a clip. Let's check out this clip. Again, if anyone's lurking or doesn't know the deal, if someone posts a clip in the chat, we load it up in our clip viewer, and this will tell me how far behind I am with its timestamp. Please be less than an hour. Crap, it's not less than an hour. But let's watch the clip. This says an hour behind, and this clip is titled LoganRobo's.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Are you dead? Are you an angel? Because you look like your dad. Did it work? I feel like that should work on somebody. I think that should definitely work. Thank you for the clip. Quick says, well, I watch a show called Ghosts. They get pretty chippy quick once they get used to, being dead. Vera says, wow, Lucinda. Quick says, wait, hold on. Lucinda was the last recorded character according to lore. Did Lucinda steal his ghost name? This ghost name? Wait, what? Did something say Lucinda? Wait, what? Dragon said, wait, that's Lucinda? Oh my gosh, we're seeing her ghost? That's kind of... Wait, is Rachel Bennett Lucinda's ghost? Hang on. Oh wait, I can't access my data decks. Is she the same? Oh, is it... Oh, because she said her name in life was like Lucinda or something. Okay, that's why. Crap, I got confused for a second. Let's see. Oh crap! There's another clip. Another clip. Let me load this one up. The clip viewer as well. Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. We're gonna check out another one. If you're lurking, you're just checking out what you've missed potentially earlier. This clip from Oak as well is titled "Logan makes the best joke ever."
I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being dead.
Okay. So this is an unusual situation where you've picked a new name and the new name is literally your dead name. It's a joke. It's a joke. Thank you very much, Oak. I appreciate that you appreciated the joke. Oak says, it would be me. I need to make fan art of that. Cozy says, thank you for the idea. Wait, what are we talking about fan art of? Oak says, actually, I think Vero, I just stole their idea. Dragon said, no coffee keeps you awake, lol. Oh, does it maybe give you an extra heart? Cozy said, thank you for the original idea. Oak says, I refuse to believe we are halfway through the stream. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way through the stream. Crystal says, nah, you lying. Timestamp 129. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm slowly catching up. Oak says, add quote, I don't want her up my butt. It's true. Dragon says, no, it's not. I like coffee. Eglin says, can he drink coffee without the character? I don't think he can. Quicken said, Logan, you're bullying a coffee maker. How could you? Dragon says, shakes my head at Logan. What? Quicken says, you needed a heart to get coffee before bed. Crystal says, oh man. Eglin says, you need the character for it or use your last charge on the coffee maker. Crystal says, nar, broken heart. Dragon says, hey, Holly. Crystal says, hi, Holly. Quicken says, Holly, what do you mean, timekeeper? She is the doctor. Crystal says, close. Eglin said, number punching is not for me either. The man we made into a calculator. Dateable. That is true. Because I don't punch the numbers. I lovingly tap them. Dragon says, haha, Gleester instead of Easter. Cute. I love Holly. She's fun. Quicken says, by the way, speaking of August 1st, I have to say this now before it's midnight my time. Happy Digimon Day. Today was the day the cast got trapped in the digital world in the very first episode ever. Oh, so that's why I saw people posting about Digimon today on Twitter. That makes sense. Quicken says, anyway, Luna, maybe? Quicken says, Luna, my beloved. I'm so evil. Okay, let's play some more, huh?
No, Logan. I mean coffee in general keeps you awake when you drink it.
Oh!
Which I'm sure you probably already knew that.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were talking about it as a game mechanic, that maybe that's why Crystal wanted us to drink some coffee before bed. So yes, because it is caffeine. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, and again, for the clarification. Okay, and sorry that I'm so far behind in chat, you guys, and that I've been so far behind lately in general. In fact, no, let me check out YouTube chat, because I don't want to be neglecting you guys either. Jack says, it's pretty easy game, Logan. I'm sure you could get through it easily enough. I'd like to see you stream it, but it's your choice what to stream. Well, P4AU contains the original P4's story as well as new story. It also has double the characters as the first game. I don't know every difference. Those are the major ones. I think there was also a slight difference in gameplay, and P4AU is generally considered better in that regard. Eli says, okay, I'll probably get it when it's on sale again. Jack says, if you can find it on sale on some storefront, I'd recommend it, but you can do your own research if you feel you need to. I feel like it goes on sale on Steam pretty regularly, so if you put it on a wish list, it should show up cheap-ish every now and then. And Eli says, I also want to get some Under Night games. Under Night games. I'm not sure what those are, but it sounds interesting. Okay, so we're talking about ventilation, airflow. Ready to speak to me now, I see. Hello to you, nice to see you, or hear you, I guess.
Yes, to hear me. I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us.
Is he just ugly or something?
Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you.
Well, we should have some dateables who are ugly that we just fall in love with them for their personalities.
My greatest wish is to give you pleasure.
Pleasure beyond measure?
But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me?
Hardly ever.
Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this.
You know, for a hermit who lives in my ventilation system, his fingernails seem surprisingly well groomed.
But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
I'm confused. How often do I think about my ventilation system? A lot. Are you kidding? I love me some AC. I don't really, honestly, sorry. No, I love me some AC.
Ah, do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
Whoa, are you spying on me or something? Oh yeah, as soon as I get cooled down, I feel better about life.
Yes. And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
Okay, I'm gonna be real here. It is pretty awesome. The way that the vents are lined up in my place. In the kitchen, right by the cabinet with like the bowls and the cups and plates and everything and the drawers with the silverware, on the ground is a vent. And it does feel great in the wintertime. When it's cold, to get up in the morning and walk out there and stand there barefoot and just let the heat blow on my feet and kind of warm me up while I'm like fixing some breakfast cereal in the morning. It is a super nice feeling. Oh, you're starting to freak me out a little bit. Sounds like you're a fan of relaxing too.
It does feel great in the wintertime.
I can't.
Ah.
For you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin.
First of all, I glanced over and I saw the text was written great, like G-R-A-T-E. So well done, Oak. For some reason, I didn't hear the pring on that. My apologies, but it does feel great in the wintertime. Oak, thank you for the 10 bits. And for confirming what I said. What was he saying? I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin.
I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this, and to say it to you.
I mean, he's getting a little steamy a little quick. We should mellow him down to friendship zone.
You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here, through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own.
Yeah, this is a little much.
I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
Does he love me already? This is so hot, laying on thick there. Maybe the creepiest thing I've ever heard. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's hot. I don't want to... let's just say laying it on a little thick there. We want to be friends, not lovers.
It is. I know it.
Yeah, I know.
My God, you think I don't know it? I who have carried this all inside me on my own this whole time? How long have you been here? How long have I been here? And never to have been able to say. It's a lot.
I mean, stop. This is weird. I'm not really sure how I feel right now. You're really into me, huh? I'm not really sure how I feel right now.
I apologize deeply. I will let you go. I will stop.
That was intense. That was so intense. How many hearts do I have? I have 2 hearts left. So Krista was saying that we need to do the coffee machine as our last heart of the day. Wow! Oh, sorry. Oh, I bumped into Jeremy. Okay, so we got to figure out something else to do in the meantime. Oh, the time capsule! It moved here. Can we visit our time capsule friend again? This isn't a romance thing, but I want to be best bros, and I could tell him about Rachel Bennett, and it's gonna be amazing. So let's do that. Let's save. And I want to see our bro again. Crap. I'm torn. Well, we know that he's here. The other person that I did want to try and do some romance, we haven't done it all tonight. So I'm gonna put a dog ear on that. I want to try the fan again, the one who is like super crazy obsessed with me and will probably like stab me in my sleep so that I'll never be able to love anyone other than her. Let's do her again. Fantina, because she was cute, right?
Fantina lets out an excited little shriek when she spots you, running over to greet you. You don't see anyone else around, but perhaps the other fan club members are just a little late?
Oh crap, were we supposed to come at a specific time for her? I don't remember, but I'm gonna read some more of the chat. Quinkity said, Luna, my beloved, I'm so evil. Oak said, just update the wiki to reflect Beef's new job at height. Dragon says, Luna. Quinkity says, so Logan here. Oh, that read that as a fun fact. Chris said, Logan is confused. Let's go. Tiff says, time loop, time loop, time loop. Quinkity said, please pin my message, lol. This is making me so happy. You said there'd be cute friendship dialogue. Dragon says, oh no, she doesn't have a memory card. That sucks. Quinkity said, nope, you just gotta keep redoing the loop until you get the actual ending out of her. Quinkity said, I lied about the friend dialogue. Sobs, because I also went through the time loop. Lesbian Wolf said, my internet died, but you're back now? Are you able to still hang out with us, Lesbian Wolf? Quinkity said, I actually don't know if the reason why Luna reboots is because there's no memory card. Could also be because the pro tag keeps forgetting to save the game after befriending her. Oak says, Clam. Vera says, Clam. Clam says, yo to Oak. Clam says, yo to Vero. Tiff says, okay, I've got to head for the night. I've got an early shift, so good night, y'all. Good night, Tiff. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. You're awesome. Hopefully we can see you more next time. Sorry you have to leave early, but have a good night, and good luck tomorrow with work. Vera says, Tiff, good night. Dragon says, oh, hey, Clam, good to see you again. Vera says, dang. Vera says, he fumbled too. Eglin says, Logan. Lesbian Wolf says, he didn't show up for that. Queen says, well, that's an extra day Logan will have to do for the Luna ending. Lol, he did not get the information he needed for the next loop. Good thing he reloaded. Yes, we save scummed that. We save scummed the crap out of that. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Jack says, I desperately wanted to pick up the episode Igus DLC for P3R, but never goes on sale. It brings me to tears to know that P3R DLC was free on Game Pass month before I played the game. Here's a personal Jack's facts. I could have been a Persona fan at least a year earlier because when P3P was on Game Pass, it took some of my interest, but I never ended up playing the game. Same goes for P5 Tacticia when that was on Game Pass, although I didn't play that because I didn't want to play a random spin-off game before I knew what the game series even was. Well, and I haven't played Tacticia, but I assume it probably would have spoiled some stuff in Persona 5 base game, right? Eli says, Tacticia is but you really didn't miss out. Jack says, I like Tacticia tactical RPGs, so I'm going to give it a shot, but why specifically is it considered so bad? I wouldn't know because I've never played it. But let's play some more of this game now. So she's excited, but there's nobody else here from the fan club.
You came! Oh my god! Okay, sorry, I promise I'll calm down.
Is Clam still here? Clam, this woman is obsessed with me. It feels kind of nice, to be honest.
I've actually got some deep breathing rotational exercises I've been practicing to appropriately handle this sort of situation. Don't you worry, I'll get my spindle system back under control ASAP.
Don't worry, it's very cute. Honestly, doesn't faze me. You got 30 seconds. No, we're gonna keep feeding her delusions. Huh?
Haha.
No, Clam, but that is who she is. But I mean, it would be nice if someone liked me. But thank you, Clam, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. How long is our slow mode that we've got on Twitch right now? Because we're getting close to the 2.5 hour mark. So we're already at the point where now would be a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. I feel like tonight's stream has just been whizzing by in my brain. But thank you for the 10 bits, Clam. Thank you. Don't worry, it is very cute.
Even when I think I know every wonderful thing about you, you still manage to surprise me.
Oh, the other thing is, Clam, she thinks we're a lot cooler than we actually are. Whenever she describes us, it is not describing us. Stop, you're gonna make me blush. Yeah, I am pretty dope. Okay, my ego can't take much more. Stop, you're gonna make me blush.
Careful, you keep going on like that and I swear I'll think you're flirting with me and...
I am!
I honestly don't know if my capacitor could take that.
Would you die?
And again, my sincerest apologies. I just thought that the last time we met would be the highlight of my entire year. But suddenly, here you are again. It's like I'm living in some sort of fantasy.
I have that effect on my fans. Really? I'm just me. Have you considered that you might be? What do I say? I don't want to say it's a fantasy, because she is delusional. She is delulu. This is like too stuck up. I have that effect on my fans. I'll just say, I'll be humble, really. I'm just me.
You're being much too modest. Since you're here, this feels like as good a time as any to present you with...
With this finger I cut off of my ex, it's for you.
Your exclusive fan meetup welcome gift.
She's not living in a fantasy, because as we all know, Fantasy is dead. You have to be dead to be in a fantasy.
Fantasy is dead. Ever since that baby ate us, yeah, fantasy's been dead. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for the reminder. But we eventually won. I thoroughly enjoyed Metaphor. I wish that it was like more popular and everything. I've been posting both Metaphor and Investigations 2 clips on TikTok. And the Edgeworth clips definitely seem to be doing better than Metaphor, which is a reverse from what it was before.
Fantina holds up something small and rectangular. You can't quite see what it is, and she keeps it facing away from you.
You got me a gift? What's the catch? Is it cash? Because my debt is suffocating. You got me a gift?
Of course, you're our guest of honor today. The fan club just wanted to express our immense and profound appreciation that you take the time out of your busy schedule to come and visit with us. We know you have some big shakeups at work, and today's usually laundry day, so it means so much that you still found the time.
Yeah, but I mean, laundry day, I have to go back down there. The laundry people are a very dysfunctional couple.
You really are the absolute best.
You're so sweet. Thanks. Everyone's got flaws. No, again, we're feeding her delusions. You're so sweet.
I'm just doing my best to compete with you. So, without further ado, may I present your likeness crafted out of pasta.
It's like that. It's like, I got you a small you. It's almost like that Smiling Friends thing, except reverse. Instead of a small version of me, it's a small version of you. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Depending on how much effort she put into it, that's kind of cute. And depending on what it looks like, is it muscular? Is it sexy?
She turns your gift around to face you, and it's just as she said it was. A crude but sweet rendering of you in pasta.
These are my eyes. These are my eyebrows. One's going up and one's doing down because I'm doing the DreamWorks face. My big goofy smile, my long nose. This is if I got a haircut and my hair is too short. No ears because my ears are tiny. My neck, and these are my intestines, which will be dangling out of me if she ever goes fully yandere. Thank you for the what happened. That didn't scare me at all, but I need to read some chat. Vero has a clip in the chat. We got to check out Vero's clip. Hang on, let me load this up with the clip. Viewers can watch this together. See if I'm making any progress on trying to catch up to the chat. This clip from Vero, let's see when it was done, was 35 minutes ago. So I'm making progress. It is, wrong button. There we go. It is titled Fumble Robo. Crap, this is going to be when Luna hated me. Yeah, just get me started. I'm not letting this go. We are friends. Oh, crap! I didn't mean it mean. I'm just like, this is showing my determination to be your friend. Crap. I have ruined. We need to reload after this one and talk to her again. No, crap! Way to cut off right in the middle of that. Thank you very much, Firo, for the clip. Immortalizing. I feel like this game is really illustrating to y'all how bad I am at talking to girls. Clam says he should tell her about base 8 number systems. Quigita said, please pin. So, did you want to... Oh, I read that earlier. Quigita said, lingonberries. That's almost loganberries. It is, but not quite the same, but it's similar. Dragon says, oh, I love lingonberries. Oak says, goons. We talk about like henchmen. Yes. Vera says, laughing. Dragon says, and Dorian's my husband. Eglin said, speaking of, add the computer to the list. Request... Oh, computer. We still need to see a computer. Okay, let me add that to the list here. Computer. There we go. It is on the list now. Thank you very much. I'm Vera with Lurk. Thank you for Lurk. Vera said, gotta find Kitty. It's her medicine time. Hope she's doing all right. Vera said, might take a while depending on if I find her quickly or not. I hope she takes the medicine well. If I get like a little pill for my cat, if I just present it to her, she'll just like eat it right out of my hand. Lesbian Wolf said, Persona 4 Arena has an auto mode for the story fights, which is so cool. Queen says, I'd quote, she called me cute and expendable with benefits. Clam says, step on me, Controller Chan. This is the first date, so keep your thumbs off her joysticks. Technically the second date, but she has amnesia, so she thinks it's the first. Castle says, back when memory cards weren't even a thing, games used passwords. Again, I remember the password. 8254, 8299, 1481. Clam said, nah, this is never going to be something serious. Controller Chain usually just playing games. Anyone gone through the T data to see what the ladies are saying about Logan? No, you see, they only post about guys they've gone on dates with. So nobody would have any data to post on me. Asteronga said, do you think you'll ever not read everything? I'm starting to wonder if it continues to exponentially grow. Not that it's exponential growth, but it continues to grow. I might have to institute something where like I'll only read highlighted messages or like super chats on YouTube or something like that. I don't know. Crystal said, adds a quote and then a timestamp 2 hours, 1 minute. So I'm 27 minutes behind now. Dragon said maybe look up snakes and ladders, dude. To find out why the snakes go down. Lesbian Wolf says, yeah, Ghost Lady can be spoken to at the very end of each day. Astronga said, I do appreciate what you're going for with reading everything, but honestly, as a viewer chatter, I prefer having a streamer up to date with the chat. Anyway, have a nice night. Well, thank you very much, Astronga, for the feedback. And I realize that the way that I do things is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's the way that I prefer things. Hopefully it's okay. And maybe I do need to change it. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Over on YouTube chat, Jack says, Logan is P5. Tactica, not Tacticia. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. It says Tactica, not Tacticia. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jack. And Insert. Jack says, thank you, Insert. I'd like your thoughts on the game if you played it. Insert says, why I haven't played. I have played it. I thought it was fun, like the fighting mechanics, and love the art style overall. 7.4 out of 10, but needed more Goro. Jack says, that's very positive compared to other mentions of the game I've heard online. It looks pretty fun as I'm a fan of tactical RPGs, so I like to play it well considering he's ... out of town. It's not surprising it lacks him, although I believe there's DLC that makes him and Yoshizawa playable, ? It says, yeah, I've seen some bad things about the game and personally think it isn't that bad, and a pretty good spin-off with some pretty good new characters. I definitely recommend you get it when you get the chance. And yes, there's a DLC for him and Yoshizawa, but he can't use them throughout the whole game, only for a mini palace thing. Okay, so they can't be in the story or whatever. Hope I'm getting closer to catch up in chat. When Oak says, Lurk, I've been working on something very important. Last time you were working on something important, it was a fake driver's license for me. What is it this time? And Vera says, ad quote, who am I to you? You, ? I always thought of you as a companion, face cringing, with benefits. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Advisor with benefits, cute but expendable. She called me cute, ... and expendable. With benefits, trained smile. I think there was a double quote on part of that, so I might have to erase the earlier one since this one includes the full thing. But okay, she made a macaroni art of me.
I hope you like it. I wasn't sure if you were more of a rigatoni or penne fan, so I used both.
Yeah, you use all of it.
With just a dabbling of fettuccine.
Oh, fettuccine's the best. It's flat. That's amazing. Am I supposed to eat it? Can I date that too? That's a good question. I probably could, but I don't want her to get jealous because she wants to date me. I'll again feed the delusion. That's amazing.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
I'm in lesbians with it. It's exquisite. It's very unique. I can honestly say I've never received anything like it. It's exquisite.
Oh, I'm so glad.
This is nice. It's very easy to make her love me.
It took me like 8 hours to make, which may seem like a lot.
That does seem like a lot.
Pasta is actually an incredibly volatile medium. Michelangelo may have been a whiz with marble, but I'd like to see him try to sculpt something out of rigatoni.
That's right, you are much better than Michelangelo. You should put pasta on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. Well, that's very sweet. Yeah, Michelangelo's definitely overrated. Well, I'm not gonna badmouth Michelangelo, he's amazing. It's very sweet.
It warms my spindle to know how much you love it. And the fan club is just so incredibly appreciative that you stopped by.
You take another look around, but still fail to spot anyone else.
Is she just talking about the other items that I haven't clicked and turned into people yet? Question, is the rest of the fan club coming soon?
Oh, well actually, this is the fan club.
You told me there were more members. Very exclusive. Wait, it's just you? I only have one fan? Yeah, wait, it's just you?
Not exactly. Well, I suppose I should probably address the circulator in the room.
I'm listening. Yeah, what the heck? If you must. I'm listening.
Okay, but try to reserve judgment until you hear the entire story.
Okay.
The fan club was me and Gary.
Gary.
We've both been your biggest fans since literally like forever.
Gary.
And we used to share the job of orchestrating the fan meetups to make sure no one would have to shoulder too much of the load.
Gary.
To make sure that nothing would clash with your fantastic red shirt. Big job.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it today, but thank you. Makes total sense. Is it? Yeah, no, makes total sense.
But recently, Gary and I...
Gary.
Well, I guess you could say we've been having clashes over the direction of the club. There were some new initiatives that I'd been championing that he just wasn't on board with.
What were the initiatives?
And he's obviously completely allowed to voice his opinions. I think that's essential in democracy. But as your biggest fan, I just didn't think that Gary really understood what this fan club was all about.
Yeah, Gary.
So we opted to go our separate ways, and now it's just me.
Come on, game, let me ask what the initiatives are. Completely understand. Just like my Mecha Kaiju Cinema Club!
Wait, You're disappointed, aren't you?
No, I just wanted to say that I like Mecha Kaiju. Not at all. Listen, any fan club is still pretty cool in my book. Well, I mean, no, not at all.
No, it's okay. I can totally.
Crap, I messed up by talking about Mecha Kaiju. This is just like real life whenever I talk about Transformers.
And why wouldn't you be? I promised you this incredible, fantastic event worthy of your presence, and what did I deliver? Just me and a lame statue made of pasta that you can't even eat or date? You probably don't even like rigatoni. A real super fan would have known that.
Have I turned the girl who was obsessed with me and in love with me into a hate ending? No, I love rigatoni, I promise. I mean, pasta varieties are essentially the same. Look, it's not my fave, but I'll deal. No, I love rigatoni, I promise.
You're just saying that to make me feel better. I can't believe I took you away from laundry day and wasted your time all for nothing.
How is this date going bad?
Be disappointed too. God, I'm so stupid.
It should be impossible to make a date with her go poorly. I don't think you're stupid at all. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Only a little stupid, though. I feel like I don't think you're stupid at all, like that isn't working. Crap. Yeah, I guess I should be more honest. Look, it's okay, we all make mistakes. But then, I feel like if I say that, it'll be like, you don't make mistakes, you're perfect. I don't think you're stupid at all yeah, because that never works whenever you say this. Like, she's like, oh, you're saying to make me feel better. Looks okay, we all make mistakes.
You're so understanding, but I don't deserve your kindness. I just so desperately wanted to impress you, you know? After all, you're so amazing and incredible.
I'm really not, but I'm happy that you believe that.
And I wanted you to know how special I think you are, how I do anything to make you understand how much you mean to me.
Please don't take that to mean that you're gonna kill somebody, okay? I promise, I still think you're great. Water in the bridge, I don't really care. Yeah, I still think you're great.
Really?
Yeah.
In spite of everything?
Yes.
In spite of the rigatoni?
Yes! Yes, maybe not everything, I promise I don't care about rigatoni. Yes!
Let me make it up to you.
Okay.
I don't want to overpromise, but remember the initiative that Gary and I butted heads about?
Yes, I want to know what that was about! Of course, that was literally 2 minutes ago. No, of course!
Well, I've been waiting for the opportune moment to reveal that project, but I think now is the right time.
As long as she's not making a life-size doll out of my skin, I think we'll be fine.
So, if you'd be willing to give me one more chance and come to the next meetup, I'd love to unveil it for you. I know it's an imposition, but it'd mean the world to me. Would you consider coming for me?
Absolutely, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll think about it. Absolutely!
Every time I don't think you could be any more awesome, you go and exceed all my expectations. I promise it'll be an experience you'll never forget. I hope to see you soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it's already nighttime. Okay, so we got to use our last heart for Krista wanted the coffee maker. And then we'll go see the ghost in the attic. And that'll call it a day for this in-game day. So where was the coffee maker? Was this way, yeah? So let's load up the coffee maker. And then I will check out some more in the chat in just a moment. I feel like I got to be getting close to catching up, right?
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Yay. Okay, so this is who Crystal wanted, yeah. Let's see. I got to scroll in the chat, though. Oh, Vera posted another clip into the chat. Let me load this up with the clip, Vera, so we can watch this clip together. And once again, hopefully this will clue me into how far behind in the chat I am. 34 minutes behind. We've had worse. We've had so much worse than that. This clip is titled Benefits. I don't want to be creepy, but I do want to know, who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion.
With benefits?
Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
Advice with benefits?
Cute, but expendable.
She called me cute! And expendable with benefits? Thank you very much for the clip, Vero. I appreciate that. Dragon says, hello, Hector. Quigita said you were clipping that, Vero. Vero, we already quoted the last part of the quote. No! Dragon said the classic pickup line is, did it hurt when you fell from heaven because you're an angel? I know, I was intentionally doing it wrong because I thought it'd be funny. Vera said, I didn't see, hee. Vera said, Crystal, help me fix. I'm away from PC. Quigita says, fine, yours is better. Vera said, I'll probably step out and come back when I find Kitty. Ciao. See you when you get back, Vero. Castle says, fun fact, coffee makes some people sleepy. is like a weird reaction to the caffeine or something. And Cozy with a lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Cozy. Cozy says, I'll be here lurking and setting up my own stream. Well, thank you very much. I hope your stream is going to go well tonight. Crystal says, ooh, see you later then, Cozy. Dragon says, no, it's true with Crystal. I think that's who said it was, he was cute. He's cute. I like Hector. He's very cute. He's making a heart. Queen said this entire conversation is why I wish he had a content warning. He's so creepy to me. Eglin said Zoe Bennett. By the way, not Rachel Bennett. Oh, that's what Zoe Bennett. Is Rachel Bennett a person? That's like that sounds like somebody. I don't know. Zoe Bennett, whose name, we got to find out what that's a reference to. That sounds like a reference to something. There's Nora! Said my post-concert depression is so bad. I miss Otto, but I'm having Otto withdrawals. I'm going insane. Take me back, Otto. Please take me back. So Nora, are you doing all right? Are you doing okay? Then Quiggin says, oh, perfect, Nora. You did not miss anything too bad. Nora said, take me back. Please, Otto, take me back. Timestamp 2:28:57. That's only a little over 10 minutes. And there was something held back from Automod. Oh, wait, and Nora says, Logan likes girls the way he likes his pasta. Flat. Sorry, I'll go. But Queen Gator said, man, I found a Yangtze River streamer in English with 57 viewers. That's the most I've ever seen for the game in my life on Twitch. So I followed them, of course, and kept looking for raid suggestion because I can't suggest that guy, lol. Because that probably doesn't need our raid if that person already has 57 viewers, I suppose. But I feel like when you see that type of thing, it's like, well, this is the type of streamers that everybody turns out for no matter what the game is, right? Oh, and I'm almost caught up to chat. I can see the end of chat in sight. So let me take a look at a couple more comments over on YouTube then. Really quickly there. Jack says, I see, not unsimilar to how P5R handles them in my opinion, or it's not in my opinion, sorry, laughing. Answer says, indeed, lol. And another thing in the DLC, I found it disappointed that he wasn't in his spoiler-free different outfit. Jack says, Scott Pilgrim reference, Logan? Maybe. I think I made an In Lesbians reference before, maybe? Jack says, oh yeah, he's Prince Akechi, isn't he? That's disappointing. Inter says, yeah, the Detective Prince outfit instead of medium spoilers. Did you know Akechi originally was supposed to be a navigator in Sai's palace with some voice lines still in the file? The farther you get into the palace, the more upset Akechi gets. Insert says, spoilers showing his true form. Jack says, yes, I did. I saw Faz's YouTube short laughing. Inter says, lol, well, hopefully it's news. New news for Logan. I had not heard about that. That is new news to me. But let's talk to Coffee Maker Lady.
Hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
What is this accent?
I'm Kirby, happy to help.
You met a new dateable.
G'day.
Very shiny. But was that good day? I can't tell if that's supposed to be an Australian accent or a New Zealand accent. So you're my coffee maker?
I sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Latte and an off with the bow. I don't think I'll have any coffee today. Crystal really wants me to have coffee, so apparently I need to drink coffee. An awful good do. That the thing, huh?
Affogato has ice cream in it.
An affogato, but minus the coffee, just the ice cream. Thank you, Oak, for helping me make this decision.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Obrigado.
Kofi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right, here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
No, I'm good. Why is it called an affogato?
Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned.
This is kind of a dark name, okay.
That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso.
Sounds delicious, drown. Isn't that a little too on the nose? The word
cafe is literally the French word for coffee.
I am going to badmouth the drink every chance I get because coffee's gross.
If we're talking on the nose, that one probably takes the cake. Or coffee. Yeah. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh, I heard achievement unlocked, but I don't see an achievement. Oh, it was probably no. It's probably the Discord notification in the phones, whatever it's called, Discord instead. So there you go. I drank it, Crystal. Let's check out our app, and then we'll go see Zoe Bennett. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save right now. Thank you. There we go. I am saved, and we're checking out Discord. Okay, tinfoil hat.
Are you there?
Hi.
Please answer. Hurry.
Yes, I'm here. I don't work for you, dude. Yes, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance. Besides, we both know you're just being a jerk with the toasters and whatever else like you are with me.
What? No, there's no jerking going on. I haven't even met the toaster. Go on. Only if it's the utmost. What utmost? What is? Oh, utmost importance. Yeah. I'll just say go on. I'll be nicer.
It's the Deviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator.
Oh, do I have
And
cancer?
I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears, well, it seems, I can't believe I'm even typing this.
What? Spit it out!
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Deviators to bring objects to life.
That is what I have been doing. Yes, I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that now. It's hot. Yeah, I'm doing that now. It's hot.
No, you're not listening. I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Deviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
This is good news. This means we can bring Time Capsule to life and then murder him so he and Zoe Bennett can be ghost buddies. Ghost couple, ghost boyfriend, girlfriend. So I'm guessing this is going to be like the progression of the game. At the end, we have to like, even though you said we can romance as many as we want, do we have to like pick one to bring to life to be our actual IRL boyfriend or girlfriend? Well, that's awesome. Sound cool. This might be a little scary. My goodness. Tell me more. I'll say, well, that's awesome.
Frankly, we don't know if it's awesome.
Sounds awesome.
We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
I figure if we turn into humans, the same rules as humans apply. Good point. I'm not that concerned.
Well, you should be.
No.
Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? It's not me, that's for
They,
sure.
they will. They'll all
Not to
get jobs.
mention, I didn't even program the Deviators with that functionality.
Then how am I going to do it?
Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch, and I'm exhausted.
You had a big
I'll reach out
lunch.
again when I'm able.
Okay, bye. All right, so let's go see Zoe Bennett. And then that might be the last one we'll have time for tonight. I don't know. Zoe Bennett should still be here, right? Now, can we use the Deviators on the... I'm assuming not. Let me just take them off because we just click it, yeah? Just click it. Hey, I'm gonna murder a man for you.
I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then they try to leave as soon as they can because, I don't know, for some reason, a lot of people think attics are
Remember,
scary.
Lunga, you said you would check out the dresser drawer.
Oh crap, yes, I gotta do that at the end of the stream before we're done. I knew there's something I was forgetting. So yes, we'll do that. I will take the camera away from the game, but we will check that at the end of the stream. Thank you, Oak, for the reminder. I should read some more in the chat. Earlier, the end of the chat was in sight, so I gotta get close to catching up now. So thank you, Oak, for the reminder. Can we get a said, no, I think you have to go to bed right after the coffee, unsure. Okay, so did I mess it up? So talking to Zoe ruins it? Dragon says, aw, she looks sweet. Eglin says, copy. Nora said, I should tell you guys the concert I went to yesterday. And Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much for the raid suggestions, Crystal. I'm going to copy these down into my text file so we can check these out in a little bit. Thank you, because we are, what time? We are like less than 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So yeah, now is definitely a good time to keep an eye out. Keep our mind on these things. Eglin said, note, the option to drink coffee may not show up this time. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, it showed up, but it's gross. It's gross. I don't know why. The things I do for y'all in chat. Lesbian Wolf said, you drink every time you talk to her. Crystal says, coffee. Dragon says, ooh, that looks delicious. Eglin said, Kopi has an Aussie accent. It is from Singapore and is canonically transgender. Dragon says, shut up, stop talking crap about coffee. It's just... It's not for me. I feel like it should be like whenever I hear someone say that something that I like is gross, that just means more of it for me. So if I say something that you like is gross, that just means there's more of it for you. Lesbiano says, oh my gosh, yes, Logan at this part of the game. Yes. Eglin said you can bring all of them to life. At no point do you have to pick one. It's called date everything, not pick one thing to date. But it's not called bring to life everything. Nora said, so we spent $280 on merch, 1 t-shirt, 1 cropped, 1 sweatshirt, and 1 light stick. Then we came back to the place at like 7:30, waited until 8 in our seats, and it was the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, I screamed harder than I ever screamed before, which is impressive. I don't know if you've ever been to Nora streams. She screams a lot. I could barely talk afterwards, and I didn't have the ability to scream as hard, loud, as high as I did, but it got to the point where I couldn't do anything but scream. And also, I have no strength in my arm anymore. Pummeled the light stick the entire concert. Like earlier, I tried to pick up a glass at my restaurant and I just couldn't. My arm was so unstable. My arm is so insanely unstable. Like it hardly works anymore without being in immense pain, and I can't do anything with it. But you know what? I could not care less because last night was the best night of my life. Dragon said, wait, so Kopi is not actually a woman, it's a dude. I was wondering why she talk like a dude. Dang it. Crystal said Kopi's trans. Lover's cute. Dragon said, don't worry, Logan. I had coffee too. I love Kopi. Is awesome. Okay, I'm almost caught up to chat. But I'm not going to yet because then it'll be before the 3-hour mark. So what's Zoe saying? Try to leave it soon because people think attics are scary.
I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here.
Yeah, alive people are afraid of things in attics.
Like what?
Like spiders.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer, though. Even if they can't see me, it would be nice just to watch them. Like human TV. Jeez, I wish I had a TV.
I can bring a TV up here for you.
Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, how can you see me?
I'm special. I don't think I know exactly. I was wondering when you put that together. Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped coming by lately. But you've never even looked at me before. Like through me, which is cool, but never at me.
I have these cool glasses called date theaters, but I don't use them when I talk to Zoe.
Whoa, awesome. Tell me everything.
They let me directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Okay, you say thing, not person. So does that mean?
Yep, doors, walls, chairs, windows, all of it. Anything I want to talk to, I can.
That's? If I wasn't already dead, I would absolutely just die again from the coolness of this. You can talk to anything? Anything you want, you just put on the glasses and you can talk to it? Like it's real?
It is real!
Wait, so then how are you talking to me? Because I'm not a thing.
I don't know, it's probably giving me a brain tumor.
Well, then I guess I'm something in between a thing and a person. You're noticing now. So, like, wow, I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel sad.
Why do you feel sad? That's okay. Sad is pretty normal sometimes. Yeah, why do you feel sad?
No, it's okay. I don't feel sad though. I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time, and I haven't had to think about the stuff that used to make me so sad. I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window, how am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny.
That's actually really sad. That is funny. That's more sad than anything. I mean, it's funny and like that's strange. I want to be genuine with her, but I don't want to upset her. It's more sad than anything.
Yeah. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like...
I know, I should bring the time capsule up here. The two of you can make out.
Does it feel like you have friends?
No.
What does it feel like to have friends?
I wish I knew. It feels pretty good, honestly. Well, a lot of things in this house have a lot of attitude. Feels pretty good.
Oh man, I would love that. Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling.
Oh, she's gonna disappear? Are you gonna disappear? Or no, tell me about it. What is it? What is a feeling?
It's so strange.
Is it love?
Like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to play all the games. Mm-hmm. And I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate.
Ooh.
Because that honestly is amazing. And the most amazing part is that when I go through that wall, I end up right back in the same room again.
Oh, so she can't go to other rooms in the house.
Like I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am.
It's like Luna. One's a time loop, one's a space loop. That's pretty meta, huh? So you can't leave this room?
Nope.
Hang on, could we turn her into a person? Does she count as a dateable? Can the Dateviators do that? Can we resurrect a ghost?
But I want it.
You should perchance check the artwork channel and Discord.
I am always nervous whenever this happens. Okay, I gotta check out the artwork channel in Discord. I've got it on my phone. Let's take a look at this. By the way, we're almost at 3-hour mark, so we will be, this is the last call for raid suggestions. Let's see, artwork channel. Extremely rough fan art of Theo Graffin, the ghost version of Logan after he jumped out a window. So here it is. There it is. Look at my ghostly aura and the very serious look I have on my face. And the piercing blue eyes. That is awesome. That is impressive. So that is now the character. So that is, I can't even remember how I pronounced that made up name. But thank you very much, Oak. And y'all should go check that out on the Discord and the artwork channel if you want a better, closer look at it. Okay, so she wants it. What is it?
I want what you have.
Life? Are you gonna possess me?
I want the glasses.
Oh. I don't think they're mine to give. Okay, here you go.
Really?
Yeah, you take them.
I can't take them.
No!
But I really thank you for trying.
I did try.
Maybe I want to talk with these others around me.
Can we, like, bring some of them up here? Like, the board game box, we can, like, materialize him in the same room with her, yeah?
Maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends, too.
Are you saying you're lonely? Oh, come on, you don't really have anybody? Yeah, are you saying you're lonely?
Oh my god, that's it. I am lonely. And if I could have all these friends, why did I not even know they were all here?
Can we let her possess me and then we can, like, talk to something in this room?
You know, they can't see me because no one can see me because dead. And I can't see them because I don't have the glasses or because, again, dead.
Dead.
And I'm lonely.
And dead.
It's tough stuff.
You're dealing with it well. Why are you so chipper? Yeah, you're dealing with it well.
I told you, most emotions are super heavy. Like, even real joy is really heavy. But this light, peppy thing? I'm basically a paper butterfly. I think it's kind of cool. So it remains just me. Alone. And you say there's all these other beings here.
Okay, really crowded, living alone. Yeah, they're not special. They can be fun. Sometimes they talk too much. Oh, the other people, I'd say it's really crowded, living alone.
Yeah, if you can talk to every object here, it must feel overwhelming sometimes. Even just talking to you one-on-one, I'm overwhelming myself. I don't know, there's something about you, though. And not just those glasses. There's something about you being here that is making it so that I can feel these things. Maybe you're, like, holding the feelings. And I can feel them with you? What else can I feel, I wonder? Are there other emotions besides loneliness?
Yes, sometimes there's crippling loneliness. Heck yeah, there are. We can make a list and feel every single one. Maybe we should focus on one at a time. Okay, chat. I'm actually saying heck yeah. I'm gonna say heck yeah. But yeah, we're gonna feel every single one.
That sounds like a great idea. I have mastered loneliness already, so that's good. Oh wait, this is terrible. Help me. Please help me.
What? What's happening? What's happening?
I am so... Oh, maybe I haven't mastered this one. I didn't even think a non-corporeal being could cry. Have you ever seen anything this crazy? I feel crazy. I'm so lonely. Oh, it's happening again. I'm gonna disappear. Oh, I wonder if I'm still gonna be crying when I come back.
This is like, I mean, she's chipper and happy, but this is like sad and weird.
You're gonna come back, right? I still want to feel the feelings.
I'll be back.
Once again, Zoe is fading before your very eyes, but it doesn't stop her trying to speak to you.
And I have so much to show you. I can turn somersaults in midair.
Then do it next time. Okay, so the day is done. And we are just about to the 3-hour mark, so let's save. We'll go to sleep. We'll figure out probably next time what we're going to be doing, who we're going to be talking to. We only unlocked like about a half a dozen people here. But let's go to bed. We'll wake up in the morning. Let me read some chat here.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
Is this what drinking coffee before bed does, Crystal? I don't know if we're gonna have time for a full hangout. Crap. I should read some chat. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Eglin saying I don't like coffee either, but Kopi is so cute and sweet. Lesbian Wolf says Kopi is non-binary. Crystal says, oh. Quickity says whisper. Crystal says, oh, the cool then. Eglin said Kopi was confirmed to be trans woman by the VA. The wiki does have the pronouns listed as she, her. Lesbian Wolf said she uses her pronouns, but in the end game she has a non-binary pin, so like I figured non-binary. Nora said she had a speech about how when she started out, she felt really alone and wanted to give up on her dream. And let me tell you, I started sobbing. I'm making a promise to myself and frankly to Ado that I won't give up because I feel like she was telling me not to, so I won't. I'm crying so much back then. Ado means so much to me. That concert was so surreal. Honestly, I mean, I've never had that experience at a concert myself, but that's awesome that you have, that you've had like a life-changing concert experience there. So I'm glad that you had such a good one there. Eglin said could be trans femme non-binary then. Lesbian said yeah, she's definitely trans. Either way, uses she, her, but because of the pin, I think non-binary. And Nora said today I met up with those two guys who I met in the Ado server and they were awesome. One of them gave me 2 tokens for a gachapon and I got a one piece character charm of a character I don't know. ... Have fun. We should be able to check with Oak to see what it is. Oak said wait, which character? Nora said I don't know, let me go find the charm. Oak said Theogriffin. That's what it's, Theogriffin. Nora said I don't know, it's Japanese. Dragon says I don't like that. I'm sorry, I can't lie. I'm just uncomfortable by that. Please don't slander me. But like I said, I don't want to lie or stay silent about this. I get nervous about voicing my opinions, but also every time I get either dismissive or crapped on about it. But how am I supposed to feel comfortable? I don't say anything. Oak says, what does it say in Japanese or guess I like? Oak said, just send a picture to me. Nora said, I'm going to have to send a picture. I don't have Japanese keyboard. Lesbian said, comfortable with what? Kobe being non-binary. Zoe, what is the context of this? Nora says, okay, I texted to you. Chris says, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Lesbian says, yay. Dragon says, side the whole thing with Kobe. I mean, I don't know how else to put it without lying. Oak says, also Longy, you said you would check out the dresser drawer. Oh crap, I probably can't do that now. I thought I was going to wake up in the morning. Crap. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this hangout next time. Crap, did we save after? I think we saved. I will close out of the game. I will relaunch the game. We'll check the dresser drawer so at least you can see my reaction to it. And we will do this, what's this even called? Okay, we have no name. We'll do this horse, snake, lion man next time. So let me just relaunch the game really quickly here. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, Crystal says it did the thing. Eglin said, and this is what happens when you drink coffee before bed. Is this real life? Is this real life? What happens when you drink coffee before bed? Okay, there we go. Oh no, Steam's not letting me launch it yet. And there we go. Now it should launch. Quickita said, so Logan, this nightmare only shows up 3% of the time, but it guaranteed to show up if you drink coffee in the last part of the day. Okay, so that's why Crystal wanted it. All you guys are doing like, very, very sneaky stuff to get me to do things. Lesbian Wolf said, Dragon, what about fictional characters' gender makes you uncomfortable? Nora said, wait, that's a fun thing to add. Dragon says, what the frick? Is this supposed to be a nightmare or something? Crystal says, yup. Lesbian Wolf says, Moz, I think Dragon Princess should be kicked out. I don't know how Twitch works. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As you guys are talking about this, all of this stuff, this is not the place to discuss any of this stuff. Okay? I'm trying to glance over it really quickly here. Everyone is entitled to your opinions about it. I don't want to hear arguments about that on here. So please, everybody, you're entitled to your opinions. I will never tell people what they are allowed to think or say or do, but this, I don't want to hear that here. Let's not discuss any of that here, please, and thank you very much. If I see any of that stuff, I'm going to skip over it. Let's see, Nora says, to Lesbian Wolf, whisper me on Twitch real quick. Chris said, that's fine. At least Logan got to see the man, the legend. Quickita says, yep, I told Vera about the interaction last stream. It whispers when I saw Chris was trying to do with the coffee. I grinned so evil. Nora said, yes, sir, salute. And there we go, 3 hours, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Okay. Let's get in here and do this. I believe I did save, I think I saved after the ghost. Let's see, Eglin was saying, should have auto-saved after Zoe, so if you load a different save and don't overwrite the other one on accident, it should be okay. No promises on that, since I messed up on that. Eugene Poublé decreed in 1884 the landlords must provide 3 waste bins. Oh, okay, I don't even know. Let's see, so that should be... Looks like it's within a few seconds of each other, so yes, it should be. So I did tell you guys I was going to check out to see what the in the drawer item is. Because there are some concerns about showing it on stream, I will cut to a just face cam only when we look at this. So it's still open. Oh crap, I can't do it though because I don't have any hearts left. And I drank the coffee. Okay, so here's what I got to do instead. I got to load a previous save. Let's just do this one here. Oh, no. Don't save over that. Want to load up a previous save. And then we'll be able to see what the heart, or not the heart. I'll have a heart, so I'll be able to see what it is, if that makes sense. But yes, Dragon said, talking about that. Queen is have a good time. Casa is probably not a topic you should continually bring up, though. Yes, it's, again, we're not going to. If I need to mute certain words and things like that from the stream, I will do that, but let's not discuss. This is not the place for that. Okay. And again, everyone's entitled to their opinions and beliefs. I try my very best to be as tolerant of all positions as possible. But let's not discuss that here. Let's see. All right, we're going to check out to see what this is. Lesbian says, would have auto saved. Here said, I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, we're going to see what this is. Okay. So you guys can't see it because I don't know if this is inappropriate. I will try my best to describe it to y'all.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features.
Okay, here's the thing. He's wearing what looks like a semi-transparent striped outfit over most of his body with a low plunging neck and a metal Speedo thing. But then I notice his hair is tentacles. And shoulder has tentacles coming off of him. And one of them is a man's thing. His left shoulder erupting from a blossom next to a rose is a man's private part. And he has an eggplant earring. So yes, this is not something we're going to be checking out on stream in front of people. So next time we'll be able to check out that horse thing. You guys said the coffee-induced nightmare man. But yes, let me. Did I ever check out all those raid suggestions? I think I did. I was looking in them before. If anyone is lurking, if anyone is still here in the background, let me give you the rundown. The channel, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We're all right now alternated between this, Date Everything, and Deltarune Chapter 3. So that means tomorrow's a Saturday, no stream tomorrow. Sunday is going to be Deltarune, and it's getting pretty exciting where we're at here. Let's take a look at what options we have for raids, who has the fewest number of viewers. Looks like, okay, the one that has the very fewest number of viewers looks like they might be winding down about to leave because it looks like the game is over. Then again, this one also might be. I can't tell. I'm just going to pick one of them. This one is playing Peak from what it looks like, which again, I got gifted a while ago. So if anybody in the chat wants to play Peak at some point, that'd be pretty awesome. Let me make sure that I am fully caught up here though. Veer with the unlurk. There we go. Lesmo said, can't whisper because I can't get my phone number verified. Lol. I feel like that's going to be like just even worse and worse and worse as things go with all these new Have you seen this whole thing? Okay, so with all these age verification in the UK, some site, or maybe it was a big platform, I don't know, was doing a thing where you got to like go live and take a picture of yourself and change facial expressions to like show that you are a person, and they can like scan your age with AI or something. And I guess some kids realized that you could just go into Gary's mod and use a character model, and that tricks it. I'm not advising you do that, but I think it's hilarious that it's so easy to get around these things. Chris was saying we met Kofi, Logan saw Nightmare, Vera's saying ha, Eglin said going back to the drawer, we'll get the Nightmare next time. Vera said, I'm there for the drawer thing. Cass says, well, this is interesting given the character's pronouns. Chris said, and Logan likes the ghost. Vera said, nice, the ghost is cute. Quicken says, yeah, it's a content warning character. Nora says, I don't remember if you're in the server, but if you are, want to shoot me a DM. Eglin said, it's Benoit. Oh, is that the Nightmare character, Benoit? Crystal says, he low, high, key, ship the, wait, he's a low, parentheses, high, key, ship the time capsule and the ghost. Oh, that's me. Yeah, because they're both from the 80s. Nora said, Lesbian Wolf says, Ambi, you have no idea where the Discord is. You can DM me though. Kaz said, sorry, Ben goes by they, them. Oh, is that the Nightmare? So Benoit is the Nightmare thing? Vera said, laughing, they're both from the 80s, I guess. And see, Lesbian Wolf says, oh, by the way, Nightmare will randomly show up. It does if you drink coffee at night. Dragon said, yep, I looked too. Little, well, revealing. Oh, Benoit is the drawer thing. Is that what it is? I wonder if that name means something. Quick so I forgot to suggest raids, lol, cotton something. It's okay, we got a raid suggestion here, so we're good. Eglin said, wait, I think my birthday will land on a Date Everything stream. Nice. Quick said, thank you for the very lavish stream. See y'all next time for the worm from our sponsors. Chris said, thank you for the fun stream. Eglin said, so many people are using the Sims to trick age filters like that. No, it even works with the Sims. Lazy Wolf says, oh, Reddit, you can see a lot of Reddit subreddits, even safe for work ones, due to the laws. You have to send pictures of your face or an ID to access them. It's even with Spotify, apparently. Eglin said, no, the drawer character is Benoit. Chris said, no, Benoit is the toy. Dragon says, no, Logan Benoit is the content warning guy. Cass said, Nightmare is relatively non-human and could go by she. Lesbian Wolf says, Nightmare is also a content aware. Lol. Nora said, Crystal, do you have something to send me? You know. Vera said, thank you for the very, I haven't found Kitty yet. Oh, you still haven't? She's probably asleep somewhere, can't reach stream. My cat will do it. My cat is like ever present 90% of the time. But then once in a rare while will suddenly disappear. And I've never figured out where she is like disappearing off to. But yes, we're going to be doing a raid in just a minute here. First of all, I think Crystal might have already done this, but let me copy this over to YouTube chat. Oh, I got to check where YouTube chat is. Although I guess theoretically after the raid, I could always just like sit here and read more YouTube chat. But then like most of our viewers will be gone. But here is the link tree over in YouTube as well. For any lurkers, that includes the Discord, invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the good stuff. So feel free to make use of that as you see fit. Where'd I leave off? Jack says, I can make it first place in experience after joined 2.5 hours later into chat. I talked about all of PJ's cut content. I'll make it for plenty of facts. Crystal says, love Kofi. Jack says, PJ's cut content. I hate typing. Excuse my mistake, please. Jack says, P5. Says, hate typing. Gah. Crystal says, yay. Insert says, it's okay, Jack. Nobody likes typing. Jack says, thank you. I like typing on a keyboard, at least not on my phone. Insert says, no problem. Crystal says, do not murder the time capsule, Logan, but that's how we can ship ghosts. Crystal says, no. Insert says, both being ghosts, rethink that. Jack says, just realized even if I made a Sunday stream, I won't be able to stay long since I'll be waking up at like 4 a.m. Monday to catch a train. I'm going on vacation to another province. That's awesome. I'm sorry I won't be able to be here, but that's a pretty awesome reason. Jack says, be gone a whole week, but I'll pop it as much as I can. Insert says, hope you enjoy your vacation. Jack says, thank you. Well, this face. Eli says, we're doing Benoit. We're not. I just wanted to see what this looked like. Jack says, good night to all chatters, especially the goats over here. And to you, Logan, hope to see y'all. See you again after next and every stream after. Love you guys. Okay, and where did I leave off on our Twitch stream? I'm slowly catching up here. Wow. Chris said, chat, if we use Baldur's Gate 3 models for the detection, hopefully you see the kitty soon, Vero. Lesbian Will says, good night, y'all. Vera says, good night. Dragon says, bye. Oak says, thank you for the very unsanitary stream. Made me smile. Oak said, good night, everyone. Vera said, Logan always forgets to initiate the raid. Oh, that's right. I need to do that. We got to have it populate. I always procrastinate doing it because I don't want to, like, just be reading the chat as the raid commences. So now the raid has initiated. And I gotta, I think I scrolled up, somebody did the raid message. Yeah, there we go. So thank you, Crystal, for doing that. I will copy that over to my clipboard as well. Also, as you know, I'm just not good at this. Yeah, Lesbian Wolf says, good night, y'all. Vera says, good night. Oh, I read that. Yeah, unsanitary stream. Good night, everyone. Oh, Vera was saying Logan forgets to initiate the stream. Yes, Vera. Vera says bye-bye. Ronan says bye. Yes, thank you all for hanging out with me. Love and appreciate you all. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your evenings to spend it with me. It means the world to me. Have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see you on Sunday for Deltarune. And yeah, good times will be had. Insert says on YouTube, good night to all. And to all, good night. Especially you, Logan. We love you. I love all of you guys. Oh, AMC, right as the raid is about to start. AMC, thank you for being here. Sorry that we're just like initiating the raid, but it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Chris says, feels weird for Big Logan to be on the last part of the stream. I know, but I can't show you what's on the game right now. It is inappropriate, that character. Chris with an emote. But yes, thank you again, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I know there was a little bit of drama toward the very end, but I hope that we're all okay for it. If we need to just take a breath, if you need to. But I love and appreciate you all. You guys are the best. You're a better community than I deserve, and I mean that honestly. Eli over there says, good night, everyone. Yes, good night. I love you all. Have a good raid. Have a good Saturday. See you Sunday. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.